I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man.
And now, your mama knows.
29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What are you, fucking nuts? You thought...
Subscribe to the most epic channel on YouTube for live streams every week. Daily videos. Subscribe. Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon. Okay, people. We are in the building. Man, oh man. So, I'm going to tell y'all guys this. My legs are killing me. Yesterday, I went with my wife to yoga. And after yoga, we went to the very next class. And that class was some type of like body pump class where they got like weights you use. And man, I had no clue that my legs was gonna be killing me like this. I had no clue that what I was in for. Anyway, but with that being said, guys, I'm happy to be here. I haven't washed clothes in a while because I work from home. So I went through all my t-shirts. I got no more t-shirts. Went through all my v-necks. And dare I say, I'm down to just wearing stuff y'all probably never seen me wear before. So with that being said, let me turn the lights on. Because guys, today is it's an interesting one. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been really busy. So I've barely been hearing the rumblings. Like, I know it's a lot going on with Xbox, and I want to hear more. So I was trying to be funny. I put the many faces of Xbox or many stages of Xbox right now. Because on Twitter been going crazy. I'm feeding the fish. So let's get that out the way. So I gotta eventually get rid of my Christmas tree. It's funny, my daughter's coming over today with the baby. Be like, take this damn Christmas tree with you. But since we got it, we're gonna plug it in. But yeah, guys, I'm the Cowboy, King of Entertainment. I can't move all around. My legs are killing me. Literally, as I walk, it is painful. But yeah, at the end of the day, we're gonna do this damn show. If you guys new to the channel, make sure you go to the homepage, scroll down. You see I do podcasts, movie reviews, product reviews, gaming, vlogging, you name it. Guys, I just put out a video yesterday for all you Valentine's Day people. I put the top 10 products on Amazon. Well, it's not really top 10 products, but it's my choice. You know, the 10 choices from me and my wife. She picked the girl stuff, I picked the guy stuff. But anyway, go check that out. Give you guys a couple of ideas on what to get. But man, oh man. Wow. Gaming. Yeah. So do a couple hits. Man, my legs. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna grab a chair. Oh, you grab a chair. I need to sit down. And oh, that hurts. So let me turn my little heater on, actually. All right. So without further ado, we're gonna get into this stuff and we're gonna talk about it. So hold on real quick. Guys, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. All right, so got my let me move over this way so you guys see I still got the Christmas tree up. All right, so FCAT's in the building. Said Cubini says there's no show. Daddy Phil cleared it up. Fair enough. Tony says rest in peace, Xbox. X. What's going on? TPG is in the building. Rain's in the building. Sadly, I can't join. This is live. No, it's all good, man. Listen, join whenever you can. Whenever you can't, it's all good. I am the LA Knight. I am bringing that LA Knight energy. Yeah. Well, I'm sore, bro, but I still got the energy. I just can't jump all around. Big up to Jamaica. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, I get a chance to wear none of this, you know. Used to wear this stuff. My mom had me wear this stuff when I was a little picnic, you know. Anyway, but yeah, I bought this. Now I think I actually got this from when I was in Jamaica. But let me see. Lonely again on V-Day. Hey, look, it's all good, Rain. Yo, my man, Dodge, man, coming in with the big 10 spots. What's up, Cowboy? Dodge, man, come on, bro. We need this content. Guys, hold up. Let's stop the show real quick. Let's stop the show real quick. Because my man, Dodge, man, got his new channel. Let's see. Let me find Dodge Man. All right, so let me search Dodge Man. And let's see how long it could take me to find you, Dodge Man. All right, let's go to filter. We're going to go to channels. All right, you know what? I guess I'm not going to be as fast as I thought I was going to be. I wanted to pull up your car channel is what I wanted to pull up. So I got Dodge Man Gaming. Hold up. Let me go to this channel. Guys, you got to check out my guy Dodge Man. He's a really good gamer. And check out his regular channel. But I want to give some support to your car channel. So I'm trying to find the car channel. YouTube used to have a thing where you could just have your other channels connected. Now you got to pretty much use one of your slots to make it. All right, well, Dodge Man. Tell me how to find it. But anyways, guys, check out my man Dodge, man. He's a cool dude. And it's been cool just meeting cool people like you guys online. And so Dodgeman is definitely one of my favorite people. So I appreciate it. Let me talk to you. Yeah, I'm gonna put in the thing so you guys can join. What's up, everyone? Chill Gaming in the building. He said, Rain, OnlyFans is a choice. I mean, he has a point. He said, not for me. When's the last time you went to Jamaica? 2009. I went to Jamaica twice in 2009. There you go. So that's the Dodgeman. All right, guys. So I'm just gonna jump right into it, and get you guys up in here. So, bam, to join the show. Now, again, I haven't really got to see a lot of stuff. I was skimming through Discord all day today, so I'm really gonna need you to fill me in, FCAT. If you guys want to join the panel, click on this link. You'll be a part of the show. And we're going to talk about it. Now, I know I was being a little cheeky, putting the little thing on, my thumbnail says the many stages of Xbox. But, hey, man, listen, I couldn't avoid, you don't always get a chance to, bring up nonsense. So let me take this out my ear so I don't need it. All right, so TPG is coming in the building. Give it up.
What's up, everyone?
Ooh, whoa, hold on. Let me
Oh, yeah. I got some of that energy in me today, boy. I ain't half awake. I ain't half awake now.
Let's go, TPG. That's what I want, baby.
Damn straight. Man, oh man. This has been eventful, to say at least.
Well, a lot of it is rumors, so I see. But
I posted in the private chat for FCAT to put on the screen when he comes on. Phil Spencer, he's got a few words to say on shutting.
We cover rumors over here. So, Rune, I don't know when I'm going back. My wife wants to go there. She never been to Jamaica. So, the last 2 times I went, I got married to my ex-wife in 2009. We went there for my honeymoon, and then I went back later on that year. My dad had passed away that same year, so I actually went to Jamaica with my ex-wife's brother, actually, which was kind of cool. She was like, oh, you can go with him. He needed somebody with a passport that could just stay with him while his job was paying for him to go over there to do telecommunication stuff. So anyway, I went with him. And while I was out there, I called my dad's cell phone and just to see if somebody would answer. And his wife answered. And I said, listen, I would like to meet you. So I got to meet my brothers and sisters from over there. So that was pretty cool. All right. Anyway, I don't know if I can watch, but I'll be lurking. All right, Rune, definitely be lurking. Pop in whenever you can. Throw something in there. Had the coffee. All right. Yeah, he must have had that coffee. But let's get in my right hand man, none other than F the Cat. Let's go. Yo, F Cat. I feel like today is one of them days you live for. I feel like you woke up today and was like, say what? And you know what?
Bro.
And Cubini's gonna try to ruin
had to
it.
slap yourself in the face. How
So
silly
here's the
it
thing.
was.
Hold on. Cubini's gonna try to ruin our fun, and I don't even think I should let him come on. He's waiting in the back, but I feel like we can't let him get on just yet.
I think we should let Cubini in. We need
No, man, because he's gonna stop our nonsense and mayhem. He's gonna be like, that's not true. That didn't happen. Fact check it. Fact check it. Shut your mouth. Let us get
It doesn't matter what you think.
Exactly. Today is the day where we shall die on Xbox tears. I'm just
Cowboy,
playing.
you have the exact right words.
I'm just playing. Anyway, so let's get my man Q Beanie in the building. So when we talk about Xbox today, Q Beanie could actually put some fact up in there. Hopefully. So come on down, Q Beanie Gaming.
the slander is real, bro. Come on, man.
The slander! Oh man,
Come on with that shit.
he coming out hot. He coming out hot with that energy.
All right, guys, calm down. I'm gonna say
I
this
bought a
real-
damn headset so I can talk to you while I'm driving. So here we go. Let's do it.
Jimmy, let
Yeah,
me-
the
Yes,
echo.
financial
You're
reason.
gonna have to mute it because the
Guys.
echo's gonna.
Yeah, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Hold on.
All right, guys, real quick. There's very few times in gaming. Well, let me not say few times, but there's times
All right,
in
I
gaming
fixed it.
where there's a.
All right.
Hey, Cubini, hear me out. You listening, Cubini?
Sure.
And this is for everybody listening. There's times in gaming where, like, you know, the console wars and your game is better than my game. There's times in gaming where, like, the news is so crazy when it's like, wait, what? Even if it's rumors. And those are moments like today where you got to discuss them. So, because they haven't all been addressed as if they're just rumors or if it's real, so we're just going to have fun with these rumors. So, all I got to say before we get into today is this.
Man the fuck up.
Because I'm not here to babysit grown man feelings. So, without further ado, let's just have some fun. And again, I don't even know everything, but I've been trying to skim through the chat, seeing y'all going crazy in there. So let's start it off. So FCAT, I'm gonna
So
say
history lesson, Cowboy first.
Okay.
I came on your channel with a Stadia rumor saying Stadia was gonna shut down, and everybody came after us.
Yeah, you almost got me canceled, bro.
So I'm here today to deliver
Okay.
this rumor.
The prophecy.
The prophecy. Hey, Jerz,
Hey,
Jerz, where you at, Jerz? Hey, Jerz, don't be sitting there laughing. Where you at, man?
And look,
Yeah,
and
we
look,
need them in here too, for sure.
Mardi Gras has come early, guys, and around here in Nolans we got a saying. It's
Listen,
called
hold on.
"Let's
Nolans.
bon ton roule." Let the good
Listen.
times roll.
Hey, real quick, Cowboy, you're a little low for me. Everybody else is nice and loud.
Oh, I'm
I don't know if it's on my end or not.
Hold on.
Everybody else is pretty loud.
He's trying to mute Cowboy.
Here, let me
No,
just
I
turn
can't.
it up. All right.
There you go. That's better.
Being
Thank
a
you.
bad boy.
Yeah, I had to turn up my microphone. So, you know what's weird? I don't like the microphone like in my face. I don't even like it on the screen. So the thing is, I push it back so people can't see that I got a microphone. But yeah, I just got to turn it up. I got to turn it up loud. All right. I need I need a lapel mic, Cubini. I could just have on my collar.
Yeah, but
So
then
when
you
I'm
have to
gonna-
worry about like
when I'm
the
gonna
jump
noise and
around
everything.
Hey, Cowboy, just talk amongst yourself. I'm fixing my coffee right now.
Hold on, what'd you say?
He's got his
It's
coffee. I got
amongst
my
yourselves.
coffee.
I'm
I got my
fixing
soda.
coffee.
I got all the energy,
So-
baby.
So, since we don't have an answer for another week,
Okay.
what are we going to do? Just guess?
Oh, God.
No. But hold on. Wait.
That's
So
facts,
you guys,
by the way.
hold on. Wait. Stop. We got to formally do this. So there might be people who have no clue what's going on. Like me. Like, I'm really kind of clueless. I've been reading. I'm like, what is going on? Xbox this, Xbox that. So can we start somewhere? So FCAT does a great job of having an itinerary and a list of things. FCAT, where are we going today, bro? Take this show. Where are we starting off?
In today's class, everything else is irrelevant compared to Xbox.
Look, FCAT, where are we starting off, man? Damn. Okay.
Damn.
Man.
Hey,
but
hey, TPG. Hey, TPG, you know that song X is going to give it to you? Well, he's going to give you some
He's gonna
fucking
give it
games.
to PlayStation.
He's going to give you games, bro. That's right. You're getting games,
Damn
bro.
right.
You better buy them.
Games.
Don't fuck around.
I don't know that.
Better buy that
Indiana
shit.
Jones- See,
All right,
the
so
problem
let's
is
do
now
this
Indiana
then.
Jones is going to be on the same platform as
All right, so-
Uncharted.
Wow. So let's start off this while FCAT is
Could
trying to get out the other dimension or wherever the hell he is. So what you guys been playing? TBG, let's start with you. What you been playing?
Just been doing more of the same old. Freaking. I don't know why the fuck I cannot finish Cyberpunk. Like, I'll get started and then
Okay.
it's like I won't get that far. But isn't it later this week? We get Helldivers 2, baby.
Yeah, Helldivers 2 does come out this
Hell
week.
yeah.
Well, Friday, right?
I think it's Thursday. TPG's got that TPG brain. He doesn't know every detail.
Okay, fair enough. So what about you, FCat? What you been? Not FCat. Hold on, FCat. Hold that real quick. What have you been playing, Cubini?
Same crap every week. I jumped back into Starfield. I wanted to see how the update was.
Okay.
And with the frame generation now and the 30 series card, the game runs really good.
Okay.
Otherwise, just more farm sim, typical shit I always play.
Okay, cool. I've finally before FCat. I beat his game, Quantum Era, and guys, I enjoyed my time. Getting through the bugginess and the falling through the floors and all that. I swear that game's an alpha. That game feel like it should come out 2 years from now. However, it was fun. Yo, if you want a game, if you want a Doom experience with a little extra, that's what it gave for me. So it's cool. Now, I'm not recommending it to anybody because I don't know if anybody had the patience I did to sit through it all. But I had a good time. So now I'm done that. I've been playing a little bit of Tekken. Played Tekken for like 5 hours with my boys yesterday. That was pretty cool. Yeah, we was rocking. It was my old crew. My people like I know like outside of YouTube. Like my best friend that lives in Arkansas, my boy, like it was cool. We just like literally got together. It was like 5 of us and then some random people were jumping in. So that was dope. And then Obi ducked us. He was like, I thought you said you was playing at your house. I was like, where the hell did I say I was playing at my house? I said we was online and I was sending you invites. Anyway, but and also I want to say this. Obi had his Friday night fights. The guy he said was the top guy who he gave the award to. I came in the last match. If you guys go back and see, I beat dude and lost a round. So I'm just saying, I shut down Friday night fights. All right. So with that being said, so what about you, FCat? What you been playing?
Recently?
Twitter.
Yeah. Recently. Not when you was 12. What you been playing recently?
I've been playing a bunch of old games. I'm waiting for Helldivers 2.
Wait. Did you beat Quantum Era?
No, not yet. I'm on the Neptune, I believe it is.
Listen, bro, you gotta play it and share your screen so I can walk through and be in your ear. Like, no, FCat, go left, go right. Like you was helping me. You was a big part of me beating that game. But all right, guys, let me bring in somebody else who wants to get in and dine in hell. So let me bring in none other than Jersey's finest.
What's up, Jersey?
Right. I have some backup. All right.
Jers, what's up, bro?
What's up, man?
What do you mean, Cubini? Ain't no backup. You and Jers are buddies now.
It's
Y'all
my
buddies
PC
now.
brother. It's my PC brother. Come on.
There you go.
No, you should get jealous. Jersey after the show Saturday, Jersey was like, man, I need to have FCat more often.
Yo,
Yeah,
Rudigs and Tony
I
is
got
in the
hosed on
building.
that show. That wasn't very cool, but it's all right.
All right, so guys, let's get it started. Are you guys ready for this thing, man? Because now I just want to. Again, I'm late to the party. I was trying to sift through stuff in the Discord. I'm like, what? Like, why so many crazy stories on the same day? So,
Okay.
bam.
Are we doing just Xbox or?
No, let's do everything. But I couldn't help myself with the
Because there was a
thumbnail.
little bit of news that came outside of.
Well, he wants a timeline, FCat, from the beginning to where we are with Phil
Let's
today.
skim through State of Play, guys.
Let's do state of play.
All right. Oh, we're done.
All right,
Okay,
so
cool.
we're gonna talk about Helldivers next. So so Stellar Blade.
Yeah, looks good. I can't wait.
I mean,
to
it
play
looks cool. Out of all the games, it looked more like my type of game, hack and slash. So I'll say that.
Yeah, she looks good for sure.
Oh, my man Ray is in the building. What's up, Ray? Haven't seen you in a while.
Anybody interested
Sonic
in
X Shadow. Kind of interested in that, but like only because I'm very familiar with Shadow.
Well, hold on. Could you play that? I didn't see the. Is it the same trailer they showed, or is it a different one?
It's the same trailer.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's the same one.
It's just Sonic Generations with Shadow DLC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that game looks interesting. I'm looking forward to trying that.
Yeah, I agree.
For sure.
All I can
My
say
kid
is
will love
it's
it.
funny because that game was actually rumored to be at the State of Play, and I sat there and went, "Yeah, right." Then it's like, "Oh shit, I was wrong." So
Yeah, Sonic. Yeah, I mean that's
it
dope.
seems like
All right.
it seems like lately when there's rumors, these rumors tend to start being a little bit true. Not all the time, but good 80%.
Okay.
So they got that ZZZ game,
Okay.
I
which
don't
was
remember that.
from Hoyoverse Makers Against
Foam
Foam
Stars.
Stars, Dave the Diver. Well, Foam Stars is tomorrow, guys.
Oh,
So
that's
Okay,
right.
so
Oh,
tomorrow.
shit.
yeah, that's
Okay.
tomorrow.
Whack.
PlayStation Plus members, you get it for free. Remember?
What,
I would hope
do
you
you know
do.
what? Do you know what
Fuck,
time
man.
it'll be released?
Probably in the afternoon.
All right, so I'll probably stream it.
Yeah.
PlayStation normally update their the store at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
probably stream it when I get off work at 3:30 Eastern.
It's around like 9 or 11ish, something like that.
V-Rising Dash, you
Verizon.
did look good. I was actually interested.
Silent Hill is short message. So,
Okay,
so
I
this
play this
game's getting
game.
a lot of hate.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Is that the free one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
it's not good.
It's actually available right now.
Oh, let me go download it. I keep forgetting they came out with one.
And Silent Hills
Yeah,
2
go ahead,
wasn't looking that much
TPG.
better.
No, I'm not impressed with the actual full game. No.
I'm not
I was
impressed
like,
either.
really? I was like, come on, that's it?
No, I agree. I'm with you.
But
Yeah,
that's why
I
I've been telling
expected
people-
more.
I've been
Free
telling
game.
people, you need to stop expecting so much from Konami.
Yeah, Konami's kind of
They've been
Oh, no.
So
slouching.
yeah, this game you're just walking around with a phone in your hand. Getting
So-
Well, they had a
chased.
bunch of games.
So a
where you do
Zoomer
that, though.
simulator?
Yeah.
Maybe she's door dashing. You never know.
Yeah.
He said you could be DoorDashing.
There you go.
God
So
damn
then
it, this
it has
delivery's taking too long.
Silent Hill 2.
Okay.
It did not look that great, to be honest.
It looked like a freaking 360.
It
remastered
looked
game.
like, because wasn't, okay, weirdly enough, wasn't there a Silent Hills collection for PS3 and 360? I'm pretty sure there
I don't know.
was. If there was, this looks like it's not that much different, like a
Yeah.
barely up-resed version.
Well, you know what's cool is maybe by the time it gets ready to come out, it'll surprise people. You know,
I mean, yeah, but you know, you
Guys,
gotta
man,
go off
said,
of what you see.
looking forward to Shadows for sure.
Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
So next up is Judas, the
Judas.
BioShock game.
That actually looked pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Not
might
really
try
sure.
that on Xbox. I'm not sure yet.
Mhm.
I thought it looked interesting.
I think they
forgot.
was this the first time they showed it, or was this like second trailer?
But you
I-
might not have an Xbox.
It's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah, I think I remember the name.
because I remember something like
The fact-
the creators of BioShock were making a game. I thought it was this one or something else.
Hey,
This
FK, you
doesn't
can
look
throw the
interesting.
shots, bro. I'm not going to answer. I won't do it because you know there's still going to be one. So I ain't even going to argue about it.
Yeah,
They'll
that's
be-
a silly one.
They'll be at Xbox.
Jazz said it
It'll-
today.
it'll be
Metro
very
Metro
optional.
VR, Metro VR,
Eh,
Urban Site
Eh.
Port.
Yeah,
I like Metro.
He,
but
he
I don't
said
really
there's
care
no
about that.
gameplay. He said it's all cinematic.
it's all gameplay.
Hmm.
Metro.
All right, let me say this real quick, guys. So TPG is gonna know where I'm going with this. Equally as crazy as what's going on with Xbox, but equally as crazy as that is what's going on at WWE. So I am watching WWE on time today. All right, I'm just saying that. All right, so go ahead, FK.
Cowboy, you're going to be heavily disappointed, bro.
What?
Saying.
Skeleton VR game.
Oh,
It looks fun.
Dragon's Dogma 2, 30 frames per second.
That looks good. He said 30 frames. He had to
Come
add
on,
that.
come on.
Huh?
When's
Play
30
it on
frames
PC,
never
I'm
stop
good.
Cowboy?
Hold up.
When's
Let me.
30
You know what?
frames
I
never
gotta.
stop?
So hold up, real quick. I'm gonna make a poll because I'm curious right now. Gotham Knights got murdered when they was 30 frames, right? But I'm willing to bet people don't care as much about Dragon's Dogma. So I'm gonna do a poll as we
Well,
go through the show.
I think it's different because it's 30 on both consoles right out the
Oh.
gate. It's not
Yeah.
one or the other. I think
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
No,
cause
no,
a
no,
lot
no,
more
no,
issues.
whoa. Gotham
It's
Knights was
unacceptable
30.
in
Gotham Knights was
2024.
30 on everything.
Right. Yeah, but it's like Starfield. They told you it was going to be 30. We all knew it, and we still got all pissed about it. Like,
that's what I feel like people are giving Dragon Dogma a pass.
I think the reason why is because Dragon's Dogma 2 looks so good, and it's a multi-plat game, so it's like, okay, it has to work for multiple consoles.
Is it UE5 too?
PC.
Yeah, and apparently it's locked 30 on PC also.
Yeah, so it's like, at the end of the day,
It's wild.
because it looks so good, it gets that forgiveness. But a game like Starfield, Redfall, you know, they don't get that pass because, like, no, you're meant to be for this console that's supposed to be like the most powerful console on the market. You should be able to do 60 easy, or at least have the option for 60.
Well, okay, if they put DLS 3 on there, you could, man. I was doing 120 frames in Starfield yesterday on ultra settings. It's ridiculous. But, you know, these consoles, they need that extra boost,
They didn't
man.
think that far.
Oh, damn. How did I just screwed that up? I just made a question and answer. I meant to make a poll.
Cowboy, I was going to say real quick that it's Shinsuke is fighting Cody tonight, so you're going to be disappointed.
No. I seen that little thing, but
yeah, they officially announced the match tonight. So.
No. I watched the little video, but what I'm saying is he still got to make an announcement that we want.
It's already locked. Unfortunately, it's sad. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay.
All right,
Wednesday if you want.
Tomorrow.
Rise
I'm doing a podcast about it tomorrow.
360 game.
Yeah, we'll talk about it Wednesday.
360.
360 game.
Yo, if you think this looks like a 360, man,
you can only grapple.
You remember 360 better than I do.
Hey, go back and play a 360 game, bro. You wouldn't say that shit. Come on.
Man. This game looked good. Come on, admit that.
It looks all right. It looks a little better than Ghost of Tsushima to me.
When everybody plays, we win Xbox.
It kind of reminds me of a Tenchu. Tenchu was one of my favorite games.
Yeah, I like Tenchu.
Are we going to talk about UPS 2.0 or what?
Hell yeah, we got to talk about
that. We're getting there. Come on, man. You got to ease into it. It's like
I like the doll, man. That doll's cool. So
Until
what's up, Game and Fire?
Until Dawn for PS5 and PC. Cool. I thought it was actually already on PC. What's the name?
This is the remake.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Or remaster.
Hold up. They had a Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yes, they had a Shadow the Hedgehog game, and it was terrible.
All right, and last but not least, Death Stranding 2.
Yeah,
Yo,
I'm excited for that one.
Hold on, let me say something real quick. You see, FCAT, hear me out. People love drama. Bro, Ray ain't watched none of my stuff in 1,000 years. JD ain't been on here in 1,000 years. The moment I put Xbox, I was just being a little funny. And all these people, what's up there? Yo, man. People love drama. They popping up like, yo, when everyone plays, we win Xbox. I'm like, yo, y'all guys ain't right, man. Y'all are not right.
You know what that is? That's some third place loser talk.
Y'all guys are not right. Y'all think I'm gonna fan the flames? No. I was just being a little funny. Come on now.
So the thing we haven't been talking about is the side project that he has with PlayStation, the action.
We don't have
you mean the movie? The movie? Okay.
The movie game.
It's a movie. They're the damn production studio. It's a freaking movie.
But hey, let's focus right now on Death Stranding 2. What are your guys' thoughts on it? Personally, I like it. But then again, I like the first one.
Movie game and
like is a big word there, TPG. Come on.
Well, okay. You might
I don't
not
hate
like
it, but like it's harsh.
But again, I'm a weirdo. I like weird shit sometimes.
Okay, let me clarify. I'm a Norman Reedus fan, so I would try it just for him. But otherwise, I wouldn't touch that shit. So.
No, I don't think it's enough for me being a fan of his to want to play it.
If it was free, I'd try it. If it was on Game Pass.
Well, yeah, if it's game,
it'll be on PC Game Pass in a couple.
It might happen one day. You never know. Shit getting crazy out here.
You know what's funny? That's how I tried it because it was on PlayStation Plus. Yeah, that's what it was on PlayStation Plus. So I got to play it off. I got to try it on that.
Isn't the first one on PC Game Pass?
It was, and then it was taken off.
No.
Is the other one? the
So I
zombie
wanted-
one on there too?
So guys, I wanted to facilitate a request. All right.
Sure.
So Dodge Man said he's looking forward to Sonic, right? A Shadow, and you guys was like, well, it sucked. I never played it. So he was like, play the intro. So guys, we're gonna play this intro. Yeah, look at Shadow.
It is on PC. Oh, sophisticated.
Okay, now I will
Damn.
admit, I just
What
missed that
system-
whole
what
thing.
system did that come out on?
So I will admit, I just missed that whole thing because my daughter just came over with the new baby, my new granddaughter. So I was holding my granddaughter. But from the side, it looked kind of cool. Now,
Yeah,
here's
well,
the thing.
look
What system was that
perceiving.
on?
Yeah, Dodge Man, what
GameCube,
system was that on?
PS2, and I think Xbox.
Okay.
GameCube and Xbox? Damn.
Okay,
Alright,
fair enough.
guys. Helldivers 2.
All right. Wait. Are we
Yeah.
totally done? We got nothing really to say about Death Stranding 2? That's it, pretty much.
No, because they want to be all negative Nancy's.
I
I
mean,
mean, it looks alright, but I have no interest.
it does not look well. You can actually shoot people now.
Yeah,
so.
it looks alright. Can you?
It'd be a
shoot
good
people
hour and a
in
half
the
movie
first
for
one.
sure. It'd
You
make
can
a
shoot
nice
people in the
movie.
first one. It
10
was
hours
Bro,
in the
I
game
played
to
the
get a
first
gun?
one. Hold on, I played the first one for 3 hours and I did not get a gun. So I don't know how long you gotta play to shoot somebody, but I played 3 hours straight and there was no weapons at all.
I like the little doll thing that he's got. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I don't know.
well,
I don't know what the deal
this
with it is, but it looks
this
cool.
game right here is full of guns, Cowboy.
Guns and bugs. Guns and
Rudy
bugs,
said,
baby.
So it says
Cowboy.
chaotic co-op and empowering stratagems. Now we're going back and forth in the Discord, like,
Okay.
because Reforged Gaming said something about he doesn't think Helldivers 2 is gonna be super sweaty where you're always on
Now
the
I
mic
might have to hold on.
marking orders.
I might have to make a poll of that actually. That's probably a better
So-
poll.
Well, this isn't PvP.
So
This
he's
is
like, oh, it's gonna be super casual, just Friday night with the boys, yada yada yada. And I'm
that seems to be the attitude they actually have with this game.
That's the thing. Okay, so this game looks silly and fun and Starship Troopers and
Okay.
whatnot, but if you look at the broader picture, there's friendly fire.
Oh.
It's gonna be challenging.
Nah.
You're gonna want to be on the mic and saying your position, what you're doing, things like that. Go here, go there, dropping a bomb. I mean, it's gonna be that kind of game.
Okay.
Hey, it looks
all
fun
right,
as
so-
hell, that's for damn sure.
So let's go around the room. So that's it makes sense. I hear what you're saying. So TPG, do you feel Helldivers 2 will be casual and why? Or why not?
I feel it will be casual because it doesn't
Mhm.
seem to really have that competitive element, quote
Okay.
unquote. It does have a battle pass, but it's like that's the only thing I can see as
It's
competitive.
not like not competitive, just like
But
Hey,
the
hey,
skill
stop
level's
trying to
higher.
sway him, bro. You got this talk real quick. We'll come back to
I'm just
you.
saying
We'll come back to you.
you know how Destiny raids are? Like you ever
Yeah.
played a Destiny
Just
raid?
listen,
PvP?
FCAT.
Like that.
You should have said that. Hold up. Let's go around the room, right? And then we'll come back to you since you started this conversation. And I want you guys in the chat. Let us know if you think Helldivers 2 will be a casual game or not. So anything else, TPG?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a casual game, a game that you can play with the boys, have a couple beers and not stress out. Kill that bug! Kill that bug! I'm trying to kill my wife, but she won't die yet.
All right. What about you, Cubini?
I don't know enough about it to answer that question, I'll be
Okay.
honest, but to me it looks like not so casual, just based on, all the things you have to do and all this strategic stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be more of a hardcore game in my opinion.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
What about you, Jers?
You really want my answer?
Yes, sir. Let's hear it. I heard a little
Nice.
bit of it on the show.
I gotta agree with FCAT. It's not gonna be casual.
Okay.
Being that you need to strategize. And I don't know if it's gonna have a easy mode, hard mode, whatever option you're gonna pick. I always pick hard mode if it's co-op. I love to pick the hardest mode with co-op games. Destiny already has its own hardness into it, so it's built into the game, like Elden Ring or something like that. But you can make it casual. You know what I mean? Of course you can. But again, if it's friendly fire, man, that gives it the edge to the hardcore situation, because now you have to separate yourselves. Now you have to strategize. Hey, look, I'm throwing a grenade on left side, on me. Yeah, I'm going to you. You're gonna have communication, bro. Casual, you ain't doing that. You don't have no communication. You don't need it.
A lot of people are gonna.
So
a lot of people are gonna find out real quick that PlayStation 5 controller has a microphone in it.
All right, so let me jump on there. So I'll say this: reason why I think it's gonna be casual. Anytime I thought of a game with friendly fire, like Battletoads, that's one of the earliest games I remember. Friendly fire. I used to just run and kick my friend in the back, and he would fly across the screen like, bro. So everybody used to hate playing with me. Man, we not playing with you because you're always attacking us, and it was just funny, right? So I feel like whenever games have friendly fire, most of the time it's extra silliness, is to be funny. This game definitely isn't taking itself serious. Also, I think this game definitely looked like it's going to take strategy, but they made it clear that you're going to die so many times in a single match. You're meant to die. For me, that's casual. I think it's going to be funny. It's going to be cool. You can strategize.
Wait,
cool. You can want to take it serious.
Casual? Die a lot?
No, hear me out.
Look, here's the thing.
All right.
Let me intersect. Okay, so there's going to be easy missions and there's going to be hard missions. Now, apparently, there's only going to be 20 respawns a match.
Right.
With each player, like counting, like if all four players go,
it's
total.
Total.
Oh, I like that. I like
that.
That's
cool.
That's basically a Destiny raid, because
we can use Cowboy
when you die,
as a baiter.
somebody else can come respawn you.
See, but to me, right there, that's not casual play, man. It's not. Definitely not.
So before I was really interrupted by both of y'all, I think it's gonna reason why I think it's gonna be casual, and we're all gonna find out this weekend. I'm sure we're gonna probably play with each other, but it just seems like they're more into the fun factor, and it's gonna be like, oh yeah, you got a limited amount of lives, but I feel like it's gonna be so silly and funny when you're dying. You're going to be having so much fun. Like when you watch the video, they're like, you're going to die all the time. Like the developers wasn't even making it like it was serious. So I'm looking for them to give me this presence of it's going to be strategic. And it does seem strategic. And you were going to be like, bro, left or right. But I think it's so silly and you're going to die. So if they didn't say, you're going to be dying so much, then I'd be like, no, you're going to want to not die. But they made it sound like you're going to die and you didn't even, like, you can't help but to die so much. It's going to take away from it being serious to where you could try not to die, but you're just going to get killed anyway. So it's going to be like, well, I died again. I'm back. So that's why I think it, but we'll see.
Maker said you can raid in Destiny casually, huh? I don't think so.
I don't
think so, buddy.
I mean, when you wipe, it's not going to be so funny.
Yeah, you can raid Destiny casual. I don't know about that.
This ain't gonna be the kind of game where you run out shoot stuff like your Leroy Jenkins.
No, you ain't
You know?
gonna. This is a game where you're gonna
This
actually
ain't the
have
kind
to
of
work
game
as a
you're
team.
gonna want. Look, this ain't the kind of game you're gonna want to matchmake against a bunch of no mic randos.
That's true. But
Well, I
if
think
it's
there's a solo
casual,
mode,
then
isn't
you
there?
want it wouldn't. But hold up, if it's kind of a casual game, then it wouldn't really matter now, would it? Because if you're just dying anyway, like if it depends
makes
on
it
what you
casual,
get
though?
for beating
You know?
stages, right? To see how serious you take it. Like, is it going to be, oh, Destiny, if you beat a raid, you might get the Vex Mytha class, or is it just, oh, we beat it to go to the next stage? So you might not take it that serious depending on what you get. But let me respond real quick. Dodge Man, what you don't do is bring up Tekken. Now, you can keep that nonsense over in Mortal Kombat, but if you come to Tekken, it's going to be a different story. That's all I'm saying. Until you learn all the crazy juggles, and I'm going to be like, man, I hate this game. But I mean, the cool thing is, I think this is going to be the game, regardless, that a lot of us will be playing together. Like, it's been forever. Actually, I don't know if we ever really all was like jumping on the game. Like, oh, my man, FCAP playing, let me jump on. Or I look, oh, TPG playing. I don't think there's been a game that did that to us yet.
Do
So
we
I think,
count wrestling games? Because then TPG's played a few couple
Oh yeah,
times.
we're
well, the
we're all
wrestling game, not
doing
really, because the
wrestling
wrestling game, I mean, I'll be honest, I only play the wrestling game once a week. You know what I mean? But I mean,
Does
like,
this come out the 8th? That's a Thursday, so you're free on
Yeah.
Thursday. So next Thursday, set
Oh,
it in
word?
stone. Helldivers 2,
there you go.
all of us, four of us.
That's in
We'll
2
call
days,
it
bro.
Helldiver Thursday.
Yeah, he said next week. I was like, huh? Well,
Yeah,
actually,
set it in
I won't
stone.
have it this Thursday because I'm getting it from GameFly. Now, I did game lock it.
Blasphemy!
He ain't gonna play. He's gonna give it a week. It's done. Not even.
So it's not going to take that long, but I doubt I'll have it the day it comes out. You know what I mean? I already returned the game I had
If you
last
game locked
Sunday.
it, isn't that what they advertise?
So what happens when you game
To
lock
get
it?
it
They
on one
send
place?
it. So what they typically do is send it. They send it out right before the release date, but that doesn't guarantee you're going to get it on the release day. You know what I mean?
You got MW3 on lock,
Modern
didn't
Warfare
you?
3. I don't have Modern Warfare 3.
You guys didn't play Suicide
No, you
Squad yet?
locked it.
No,
We
I don't
did
think
play
I know a single
Suicide.
person.
We didn't play the real game yet, but we played the beta, the closed beta.
Game's
Yeah,
pretty fun.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Damn.
I already put like 15, 16 hours in.
Oh, see, you know, now I
bad.
can't even trust you. Now I can't trust your taste anymore after that
Oh,
one, Jersey.
man.
Now Jersey just play anything now.
Yeah.
You like that game?
we
Yeah,
can't do
bro.
Helldiver Wednesday. They're lying because we do
I
wrestling.
don't know, bro. I played the demo. I mean the beta. FCAT played the beta. K9 played the beta. A bunch of people played the beta. So and again, you're playing a real game, which is cool. But the beta, I was like, yeah,
What
no.
what were you like not feeling in the game?
I personally didn't like the combat. I thought it was going to be more melee heavy. And it wasn't at all. Like they melees was real basic and simple, just a big swing or whatever. And when they was like, oh, the shark, King Shark is gonna be like the melee character, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick him because I prefer melees, but at the same time you got guns, right? So I thought it was gonna give you that Marvel Avengers feel. Like Marvel Avengers characters with guns feel like a gun character, but then they equally got so much melee to them. That game doesn't really have that much melee to it. So that I didn't like. Just the feel of you flying in the air. Most of the stages, you were just constantly just jumping and flying and landing. And I was just like, I don't know. Is it supposed to be half an Anthem, half a Gotham Knights? Like, I don't know. I felt like it didn't have its own identity. It just felt like it was a bunch of things I played, but the worst parts of all the games I played.
Hold up, Cowboy.
But
the Sherpa man himself wants to get in here. And
look, bro. All right, so hold up. Let me pull some
Helldivers
people in.
2,
All right, so
Drew Glory.
All right. So let me pause real quick and pull some people in. Well, first we got to pull Kabini in there first, and then we got to bring in none other than Rue Diggs is in the building. Let's go. What's up, Rue?
Hello, everybody.
How you doing?
Helldivers 2 is gonna be epic, man. It's gonna be hilarious.
Okay.
I think the comedic tone they're giving forward with
Weird.
the game,
Now we're
everything they're showing in the Discord is just gonna be light, fun, so many deaths.
Right.
It's just
I
about
got a
having fun. And even if you hop on the mic, I believe Maker was saying, I go on COD with my buddies all the time and we just mess around, have fun, chat and shit on the mic. Like it's just about
so then you got to answer the question.
The thing
is,
Call of Duty, you have infinite respawns.
No, but hold on, listen.
And I'm saying sweatiness comes from PvP, and without PvP, you can't have sweatiness.
He got a great point. Now let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this: do you think it's going to be a casual game or not?
Yeah, absolutely. It will be casual because I don't think without PvP, you won't be sweaty. There won't be competition trying to get better than other people in that sense directly. So you'll be just nonstop.
Well, in Destiny Raid,
you're a Destiny Raid guy. You've done
Destiny
Raid.
You
don't see this and you like
so much bigger world than that.
Well, let me do this too. Let me bring in, and because we didn't really get into Xbox,
Destiny doesn't have friendly fire either.
Well, hold on. Let me bring in none other than 503.
You ever eager edge somebody off a building?
What's up, everybody?
What's up, 503?
This guy's
over there. Just got off work, slid to the house. Had to come take my lashings.
Well, thanks for stopping in, man.
Sweatshirt.
Hell yeah.
All right, so let me ask you, 50, you just jumped in. Do you think Helldivers 2, as far as what you're seeing, do you think it will be a casual game, more meaning it's just gonna be fun with your boys, or do you think you're gonna be like, bro, stop, you're about to get the team killed, what you doing?
Probably a little bit of all that. I don't know. I don't know too much about Helldivers, but it's like it's a shooter game, so it's up my alley. Unless it's like a PUBG or a Call of Duty or a Battlefield or something like that, I don't take those games serious, you know. So I get on there with my friends, try to have fun, blah 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 blah. Kind of reminds me of Avengers, just with guns and Starship.
Whoa! Let's not say bad words. Come on.
Rude Diggs. Let me tell you this.
I have 400 hours in Avengers off of Stadia when it first launched. I loved that game completely, but I don't think this is Avengers. This is a huge galactic war front. It's the developers versus the players. You are going to be able to jump into this war at any point in the universe on the front lines and join everybody else as they try to take on the devs. This is something we haven't seen before. I
thought it was only 4 players.
Friends and being able to jump in and do your thing.
4.
Yeah, isn't Rudy? It's only 4 players. What are you talking about?
Yeah, 4 players per squad.
Okay.
You're going to be fighting in different places that affect the world map.
Yeah, but you just said it's not PvP, so what does it even matter if the developers are on the map or not?
I'm saying player versus developer. The developer is going to be constantly changing the map, changing the situation.
But real quick, here's a question for when we
guys throw in AI. I don't know.
When we go to play this, guys, are we going to be like running out in front of each other shooting with?
I get one free kill on FCAT.
There's always one.
I mean, I'm gonna run out and start shouting, "Leroy Jenkins!"
Hey, I'm back. Am I good?
He's Lion asked me, "Did I blow in a controller when I played Quantum Error?" Listen, man.
You know he did.
If the option comes up and say you're supposed to blow, I'm gonna do it, man. You know.
That's funny.
He said Halo has friendly fire. Does that make it campaign a competitive mode?
So what Maker said was great. You guys read what Maker said about Destiny?
Yeah, this right here.
Maker's here to cause chaos.
You could definitely raid Destiny casual. There's a whole point of having
RIP Destiny.
So is he just talking about?
I can do a raid without.
He's talking about people teaching people how to raid, and they don't have to do anything. Which was me. I was a Sherpa, so I would tell my friends to come on in. I never did that raid, Jers. I'm like, no, relax. Go back and have a cigarette. Well, whatever you guys do, man. Have a drink, whatever. Chill out. We got this for you. That's what he's saying. But again, you random people are not going to jump into a raid and think.
Yeah, that's different though. Casual. So yeah, that's different. I think that's different because at the end of the day, the people who are playing in the Destiny raids, if it's 4 people and it's just one person that's the newbie and they're they're getting carried, the rest of the team has to be on point. Like you have to know what you're doing. You got to know what weapons you have.
Yep.
So you still can't call that casual, you know?
That's
because
what I'm saying. Look, I played with Ellis in Call of Duty. He played with my boys. We were very competitive. We might joke around and bust balls and say, "Hi, why you always at the bottom?" But the fact is that this is a shooter, right? I'm very competitive in shooters, even with PvE type shooters. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure I'm on top. Make sure my team is on point. You know what I mean? So to say this game is casual, we have to define.
You're what's on point?
That's a good
Stop
point,
lying,
George.
George. You wasn't on top.
We
Stop
need
lying.
to define.
Not all the time. Hell no, not all the time. You crazy? Nah,
When the bottom boys rise up.
You had,
So the cool thing is,
you had Ellis on top, then me, my boy Rage, and all. You know what I mean? It was a mix.
Ellis
It was
was
wild.
on top.
Next game, we're at the bottom. Like it's just great.
Now the
Then
cool
one
thing
time
is,
we freaking lost 10 games in a row. That sucked.
the cool thing is this the game will be out this weekend. So at the end of the day, we don't need to go on and on if it be casual or not. I think it's the cool thing is we're talking about it, right? The cool thing is a bunch of us will probably be playing with each other. At the end of the day, whether it's casual or not, I just can't wait to find that game where I look like, oh, Jer's on, FCAT on, TPG on, and I'm just trying to find like, yo, bro, somebody let me get in. So I hope it will be that game. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna get it because it's a PlayStation published game and it has a multiplayer. I wish it had a PvP. That'd entice me even
Got
more.
a battle pass.
But,
It's day
I
and
like
day
games
on
where I can team up with
PC.
my friends.
Yeah,
I'm a little worried though. You know, it's $40. That tells me that it could be really good or it could be like a mid. And it's
that's that Hellblade energy, bro.
It's only 40.
Yeah, it's only 40. Yeah, it's only 40. Now
60 for the deluxe edition.
I put
But
70.
still,
away,
it's like
so
it tells me like it could be a really cool game.
Right.
But at the same time, what are they really offering? How big is the game's content?
Well, I think it sounds a little limited right now because they did say there's only 2 enemy factions, but they plan on adding more as time goes on. So I think it's a cheaper game because right now it's kind of like you're not going to get that much for it, and then they're going to slowly add stuff over time.
Is this going to be like a looter shooter, or is this going to be like Call of Duty go in and go out?
I don't know.
I don't really know.
Good question. This is what I'm saying. Is it worth $40 or is it worth nothing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is, Suicide Squad, whether you like it or not, to me, is worth it. You know, so.
Damn, I can't believe you like Suicide Squad. That's crazy.
Dude, I love Suicide Squad.
You must be a big DC fan, huh?
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I never played the Batman games.
Suicide Squad right now.
I never played the Batman games, so, but I really like Suicide Squad.
You know, I will say this, Jers. Hey, listen, man, you buy anything. So you even bought the game I was looking forward to. You bought it before I got it from GameFly. What was that game called again?
Jers is a gamer. That's why I love Jers though, because I'll catch him on the PlayStation doing his thing. Look up, bam, he's over on the Xbox doing his thing. He's a real one.
Nah, Jers just buy games because he be bored. Jers be in the house like, I got nothing to do this weekend. I'm just gonna buy a random game. And then he'd be like, well, I bought it, so I'll play it for now. I bet you a week from now, Jers don't be playing whatever the game is, Suicide Squad next week.
I'm still going to be playing it. It's a little shooter. It has an end game.
He's going to be like, I moved on.
Everyone's going to be on Foam Stars, Cowboy.
Right?
We're all going to
get
tomorrow.
I mean, I'm going to play it.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I don't have any interest in it whatsoever, but I'll play it.
I don't take it as a serious game now.
It's going to be free. Is Foam Stars a casual game? Is Foam Stars casual?
Foam Star, that is sweaty. That is the sweatiest Splatoon because you're directly against another team. It's all about strategy.
True. I played the demo. It was all right. TK and Bio and them, they were loving it, but I was kind of I played 2 games.
I didn't even have interest to download the demo.
All right, guys.
I just didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, we've been on the subject for a while. Come on, man.
So real quick, Helldivers, Arrowhead.
More Helldivers.
Constantly add new enemies, biomes, and will always be free. So every content after launch will be free. I applaud this.
That is nice to hear.
You know who else said that? Marvel Avengers. Marvel Avengers also said that.
Like wasn't
every
every piece free?
This is like a Titanfall 2 kind of situation.
I mean, how successful was Magicka? Arrowhead did a great job in supporting that game. I think we'll see nothing but the same, especially supported by Sony. I think Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix were a different relationship than this one. I mean, Arrowhead and Helldivers won They already have an existing relationship and have brought a huge community together. So I think this is a great thing to see.
You know what, too, though? The expectations for this game isn't as high, right? Marvel Avengers came out. It was going to be an Avengers game. It was on like every mug and cups. And this game is just kind of like, we don't even know what type of game it is. We're like, well, is it going to be like Call of Duty? We're like, I don't know. So like, and it's only $40. The expectation for this, you could get it and be like, I didn't really like it. Oh, well, and keep it moving. So it's not like, I don't feel like this is groundbreaking and everybody's on the edge of their seat waiting for this game. But Purple Haze slid up in here and Geek the Sneak is in the building. So I want to shout them out. But go ahead.
All right, we ready to move on from Helldivers 2?
We're getting there.
Are you ready, FCAT?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, because I got some bad news for y'all.
Let me check the poll real quick, guys. So I put up a poll, and I was wondering, you guys think will Helldivers 2 be a casual game? 64% said yes, and it just switched. Come on, y'all keep switching. So 64% says yes, and 36% says no.
Define casual, though, man. Nobody's really defining casual.
Why do we got to define casual? We just went on for about
casual, not define why.
We just went on for about 30 minutes. Ain't nobody asked to define casuals until the stats came out.
George brought that up. He did bring that up, and I give him props for it. I think that needs to be said. We need to define casual before we all try to get.
Look, you can say Call of Duty. You can say Madden's casual, but some Madden players are gonna get mad because they're really competitive. I mean, you know what I mean? So I don't understand what the casual is. You know what I mean? So you can call Suicide Squad casual, but it's not because it's kind of hard because I keep dying. So yeah.
Well, the developers already told you you're gonna die a lot in this game, but I still think it's gonna be casual.
That's not casual. Anyway, you're dying a lot.
All right.
Right?
I'm just messing with you, bro. We'll see, and we'll
see.
We'll see Thursday. But yeah, getting into the Xbox news, but not the Xbox news that we all want.
Gotcha, guys. Let's ease into it.
I put some stuff in the private chat.
Not yet.
Yeah, we're gonna ease into it.
Well, no, because it wasn't related to Xbox. It was related to PlayStation, and now you know.
No. This came in today. Final Fantasy 14 will need Xbox Game Pass Core, even though it doesn't need it on PS Plus on PlayStation.
Weird.
What does that even mean?
Hold on, wait. Say that again.
You have to have a Game Pass account to even play the game.
So basically, you have to pay 2 subscriptions to play Final Fantasy 14.
Or you can just buy the game, right? I mean, I don't understand.
No. This is a subscription based. This is like World of Warcraft jersey.
Like, okay.
Got a whole another subscription thing to it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you will
because you already have to have a subscription special whoever makes that game. Right. You have to have a subscription to pay Final Fantasy 14 on any platform.
And then they're saying you got to pay for Game Pass.
You got to have Game Pass to even play the game.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't have Game Pass, you can't play the game.
The Xbox Live, which is now Game Pass Core.
That's interesting. So hold on, let's dissect that a little bit. What do you guys think about that? So if I was already paying the subscription to be able to play the game, see, I don't know. That is a little
moved by Xbox. That's what it is.
That's interesting.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you need PS Plus to even connect onto the internet. So you're paying for PS Plus and Final Fantasy.
No, so it's considered a free-to-play game on PlayStation.
Okay, hold on. Let somebody else. Go ahead, TPG.
Free-to-play games, you don't need PlayStation Plus to play the games. And from what I know,
Destiny 2.
Really?
Free to play PlayStation.
Oh, but it's online. You still need.
FCAT loves that one. Yes.
Yeah. You don't need. But I don't know about subscription-based games like Final Fantasy 14. So I'm gonna say.
FCAT's poisoned my mind with that Destiny 2 thing.
I'm gonna say you're
gonna
need
the games
Plus.
need it.
Not 100% though. I'm seeing her playing.
Never know. They might be going that way.
So
I had to throw that in there.
No, it's interesting. It's I guess because it pretty much is saying that. So the subscription. So don't you pay the subscription? I don't know. I'm trying to decide.
Then you got to pay another Game Pass. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is kind of like the same thing the World of Warcraft people were complaining about. If World of Warcraft comes to Game Pass, do they still have to pay the subscription for World of Warcraft?
Well, I think the cool thing with Game Pass, to be fair, is you get Game Pass to have 400 plus games. So if you got Game Pass just for one game, then shame on you. Unless you was just trying to try it and cancel. But if you got a Game Pass just to play a game every single month, then you probably should have just bought the game and then have that subscription. You know, to be fair.
Like $30 a month.
Clarify something here real quick.
Yeah, so it's not on Game Pass. It's not on Game Pass. You need.
Here real quick too.
All right, hold on. Go ahead, TPG.
Final Fantasy 14 does not require PlayStation Plus to play online. I just Googled it.
All right.
All right, fair enough.
Because it's considered a free-to-play game.
Well, that's what it says. That's from.
But you still have to subscribe to the game itself.
Yeah, you still.
But I mean, guys,
then it's
you
not
have to
free.
pay
It's
for
not
your
free to play.
internet.
What are we talking about?
That's a subscription. You got to pay for the power.
Oh,
come on. That's a subscription. Like, come on.
Free for you to download. You still got to pay to play it.
Maker says it's $15 a month to play Final Fantasy subscription. But I do know if you're a newcomer, they give you like 60 days for free. I do know that on that game. You get like a trial period with it for like 60 days, maybe 90. But I'm not sure.
You'd be surprised how far you get 60 hours with that thing.
Yeah, so on the free Final Fantasy
like
14, I believe Maker can back this up. You get up to a certain level, then it tells you you have to start paying.
It's something like that, I'm sure.
Yeah, and for the people in chat, I know it just sounds a little crazy the way we're explaining it. Or what we're talking about. I know Sanchez said it's first time he heard that Final Fantasy 14 was going to be on Game Pass, and then Purple said they're not saying it's on Game Pass, Sanchez. It's the multiplayer that you need in the Final Fantasy 14 subscription.
Right.
So you need to pay for the subscription. Then you need to pay for Game Pass so you can access the game that's not even on Game Pass.
Like imagine if World of Warcraft came to Xbox console, you would have to pay for the online and the subscription.
I mean, the thing is, you would know that
unless if it was bundled with Game Pass.
So this is like a Destiny 2 situation,
right?
No, not at all. Because Destiny 2 doesn't.
You have to pay for PS Plus to play Destiny 2.
Right, online.
Well, no. You got to pay for PS Plus to play the Crucible.
Like, you don't have to pay for an ongoing subscription to keep playing Destiny 2.
No. But you wouldn't be able to play the Crucible without PS Plus. You wouldn't be able to play the Crucible though.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you can play PvE. Okay.
Right.
And FK, what are you complaining about all the time, man?
You play story mode.
Yeah. So like the Crucible, strike rates, PvP modes, dungeons. Yeah, those are locked. But single player campaign or expansion or whatever, you don't need to.
Hey, 503. Whose kid you just stole, man? Who kids you just kidnapped?
Oh, that's my little man. Yeah, he came in here and wanted to say, he said, I want to say hi to Cowboy. Like, all right. Say hi.
It's funny, TPG, you don't need a subscription to play any of that on Xbox. Because it's considered a free game.
That's funky wording.
But yeah, let's move on from Final Fantasy. I got some Call of Duty news for y'all, for the Call of Duty fans here.
I think Cowboy's grabbing his granddaughter.
Don't do it.
Call of Duty embrace open world campaigns and Black Ops Go 4 and beyond. That means the crap we got in Modern Warfare 3 is going to continue.
It's here to stay. So
I don't buy
Call of Duty experts. How do you feel about that?
That's what I was about. Rudiggs, I was about to say the same thing. I haven't played. I played the 2019 Vanguard, but I haven't played this campaign, so I don't actually know how it is. No, I got 600 hours in the multiplayer.
Man, what kind of Call of Duty expert
just with the boys, just chilling out.
You played the campaign.
That's it. That's what I do.
Getting the dubs on Warzone. That's what we do.
I don't play campaign or story mode on Fortnite.
Hey guys, hold on real quick, man. Newest to the family, baby. My newest granddaughter, man.
Hey.
Look how much hair she got, man.
Look at that head of hair.
That's crazy, right?
Oh,
she got more hair on her than I do.
Oh, here's Nina.
Oh, so beautiful. Hi. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, congratulations.
Beautiful baby.
All right, she's holding up my show. Get up out of here.
You don't
Okay, the baby's still in my attention, damn it.
Calm down, Grandpa.
All right.
Gotta
Let's
get to
do
your
it.
cane soon, man.
Back to business, boys.
So how you feel about this, Cowboy? Because
all right, so exclusive Call of Duty to embrace open world campaigns in Black Ops, Gulf War, and beyond. So what does this mean?
So the campaign you played in Modern Warfare 3,
okay,
that's gonna be in every Call of Duty now.
So wait, what?
In Cowboy,
it's more of an open world.
Didn't you play the campaign for Modern Warfare?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, you know how bad it was, right?
I didn't say it was. I had fun with it.
You had fun with it.
I did.
Because it was probably easy.
It's Call of Duty. I was driving around. You had things you had to do. They send you here, send you there. I think they were switching around different characters too much, but it is what it is. I like when I'm like that character through the game, but they kept, every so often you'll be on a different part of the chapter, and they make you use, like I was using that girl when the car flipped over and all that. Yeah, I put some time into it, but y'all didn't know that. Look at 503. Yeah, you ain't know I'll play the. Look at George. You ain't know I'll play the Call of Duty campaign.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe a word you say on that one.
The playthrough.
No, I played it myself and streamed it.
I know. I seen you, but I don't think that was you playing. That was Sandy playing.
It might have been. Now she can't play first person, so. But no, I mean, I think what Call of Duty was doing, I personally didn't have a problem with it. I don't know if this is a negative thing. I thought I enjoyed the campaign. I mean, so I don't.
It's a negative thing because everybody came out against this whole open world campaign thing, and it was.
I mean, but how open world was it? I mean, at the end, what do you mean when you say open world?
It wasn't even open world because it was linear because you had to follow the objective.
Yeah. So I don't get it. Like it was
much more open than nostalgic Call of Duty campaigns missions.
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty campaign was just very linear back then. Telling you where to go, just go one way. This one's like all over the place.
Yeah, lead
a really big open area-ish map. You know what I mean? That's
okay. I just see what you're saying. The stage was real big and open up. But you know what though? It was big and open, but you always had one place you had to go anyway, right? Like you could remember the stage where you had to go to the little it was like the metal containers. So they had you go to this container and that container, and you had to find the little bombs and all that. But at the end of the day, it's whether the stage was this big or this big, it was the same thing, a waypoint or a little icon you had to run to, kill people. I mean, I feel like, is it that big of a deal that it's a bigger open map? Because it's still doing the same thing.
It's really not, though, but that's the narrative,
Okay.
They give you an open map, and they say you can handle the mission any way you want to, or we can go linear way and kind of guide you the way to go. So I mean that's really the difference. But.
Yeah, but when I played it, I mean, it was like the map was huge, but at the end of the day, once you run around, but for so long, you still had something you had to do. Like it wasn't like I could not do that.
Multiple things you had to do.
Yeah. So eventually, to progress, you had to finish something. You know what I mean? So I don't see this as a bad thing, but maybe that's me.
Oh, really?
F-Cat always trying to get me on the side. F-Cat always trying to get me to hype something up and be like, it's gonna die. It's terrible. Nah, man.
Rip Call of Duty campaign. But yeah, Sanchez is kind of hinting on something. Next thing.
Hey, strip campaign and charge me $40 for Call of Duty. That's what I say.
Guys, unfortunately, rumor is out
I'm with Rudy.
that Call of Duty might not even.
Hold on, bro. Take that off the screen, bro. Take that off the screen. Whoops, my bad. Take this off the screen. We can't just do that, bro. That's like a crazy rumor that's gonna get people pissed off. So,
cool.
Before we do that,
man the fuck up.
All right, now we can bring that back on the screen.
I was gonna say this. If this upsets you, too fucking bad. Boo-hoo.
Well, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, people do love a certain thing and they get behind it, right? So, I mean, listen, people was going crazy for the ABK deal. I personally said the best thing about the ABK deal Game Pass is going to get, or Xbox fans, they're going to get so much extra content inside of Game Pass. So that's great. So that's what we was led to believe. Like no one thought like, oh, Call of Duty is not coming to Game Pass. Now, some people said 2 years from now, but we all thought it. So if it doesn't come, I do understand. I would be a little
business sense. It doesn't make business
Cowboy.
sense.
Can I say something real quick and I'll be quiet?
On subscription.
All right, go ahead, 5-0.
And y'all excuse my language. Fuck you, Xbox. There we go.
I mean, exactly. So I agree with him though. Like we've all thought, like if at the least this great big deal, bro. If we get Call of Duty, everybody said it, but we're gonna get Call of Duty. You're gonna have to pay for it. I won't. And I was like, that's gonna be dope. Like no matter who you are, to get a franchise like Call of Duty in a subscription service. Now, some people's like, well, eventually you're gonna pay more money over time. Whatever, but to get it and be like, Matt, maybe I don't know. I never played Call of Duty, but now I get to play it and I love it. So to not have it would not be cool. That's that's my speak.
I was hoping I didn't have to buy it twice, but other than that,
because
it doesn't matter to me either way.
No, he got a good point because the first thing 503 said, he was like, well, now I don't have to buy it a couple times anymore. He literally said that. That was his thing. So, but now now this rumor though, like how who is it coming from anyway? Hold up.
How come? Hold on. Why would people want to buy it multiple times?
Everywhere, Cowboy.
You said that last time. I said it too because it's crossplay. You for the longest time, as you know, Jers, you get skins with it, you get XP with it, you get this and that by having the PlayStation version. You get a lot more. That's been a thing for a while, even on the new one. I got a group of people over there on one side that won't play on a play. It's just weird, you know. They won't play on a PlayStation. The other PlayStation dudes won't play on an Xbox. It's just weird.
And then also, to be fair, also a lot of times, sometimes the communication is off. So when you're trying to do crossplay and communicate with each other, sometimes that doesn't work out the greatest because you're trying to.
My PlayStation dudes, they won't play. They won't. Like I said, the guys I've been playing with for years that are in my squad or my clan, they won't play not in a. For all the rules they're implementing, they won't play not in a party chat. And then so when I go and I play with my Xbox boys and they can't get in the party chat, they ain't smart enough or care enough to go to do the Discord thing because they're just gamers. They don't care. They just want to get on and play their games. It's just weird. Well,
anyway. Those are valid points.
So my thing is the whole ABK deal trial thing. This is what it was all about. It was all about Call of Duty on Game Pass.
I'm pretty sure it'll be on there though.
Right, but if they don't,
if they don't, then they Xbox people like pure liars, like pieces of crap.
Hey, what's the difference? They just lied again. Welcome to gaming.
Okay, but can I ask this? Did Microsoft ever at some point say, "Oh, when we get ABK, Call of Duty's coming to Game Pass"? Did they ever officially make a statement like that?
No, the gamers made it.
Okay, so this is yet again the community assuming something.
Yeah, but let me hold up. TBG, to be fair, hold up. TBG, to be fair, this ABK deal was one of the biggest stories in gaming. The fact that they never came out and said that, they like everybody and their mom was saying that, Call of Duty's will come to Game Pass, right? And so them not saying that's not true, because they could have had 80 million ways between Sunday to actually say, just so you know, that's not going to happen.
So
right?
You're saying
what they did say was that their first-party studios would launch on Game Pass, and Activision becoming a first-party studio that would launch on Game Pass. So this would be the first direct saying that it's not happening.
I would get upset if they came out and said that they're coming to Game Pass and then decide to retract now. It's like, okay.
No,
but they did. That's what I'm saying.
Look what Rudig's just
pretty
said.
Much did.
Look what he just said. Yeah.
And I heard it myself.
But... Well, here's the thing. What Xbox owned game hasn't come to Game Pass in like the last 2 years?
I'm trying to think.
You know what I'm saying? Now they had that Crossfire X where I think the multiplayer was on Game Pass, but the actual game wasn't. or one
Yeah,
of the other.
That was Remedy's game.
Well, there you go. So there you go.
And somebody else.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, I mean,
at the end of the day, if you're upset about this, well, you know what? You can just buy the damn game.
No, I mean, I get that, but I think
I'm gonna do it anyway, so it don't matter to me.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Oh wow, they don't care.
Continuing the Game Pass.
All right, well, hold up. Hold up. Purple said the ABK deal was all about Candy Crush. No matter how flawed the strategy might be, it was always about that Candy Crush.
Yeah.
And I want to give a shout out
Candy Crush and Call of Duty, Purple, because
I want to give a shout out to Jenna
make
Hayes.
the most money.
So Jenna Hayes, I give her a shout out. She through the 5 spot. She said, "You think Phil Spencer is on his way out before putting all the blame on Sarah Bond?"
Yeah.
I think that's a possibility.
Yeah,
that'd be funny.
I mean, how old is Phil Spencer?
50 something. 55,
he's old, bro. I'm back. What's up, boys?
56 years old.
I don't care how old he is. He can kick rock.
He's older than Tom
Phil
Howard.
Spencer.
Well, no, because executives. Okay, but here's the thing: executives normally don't last past a certain age because after a certain age they want to retire. You know, like 60 plus, they want to okay, I want to go on my big golden parachute now.
So
he can take his golden parachute. Fuck on.
The next one, you ready?
Oh, hold on real quick. Before you do that, Maker said gaming is going to consistently shift to mobile since mobile revenue is seeing the most growth. I mean, I think mobile revenue is seeing the most growth because of the microtransactions and stuff like that. And people who play those little games, it don't bother them to spend like Candy Crush, right? You'll just be like, I'll throw another because the time says I got to wait 20 minutes to get more lives, right? So they accumulate little by little. But that's not what we want, though.
Well, honestly, part of it is
different demographic. That's not what
part of it is that the phones are getting better too. That's part of it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the phones are getting better, but still, there's no game on the phone that looks like our type of game. Like Call of Duty Mobile looks cool, but it ain't Call of Duty on Xbox X. You know what I mean?
There's a couple of racing games on Android that look Xbox One quality.
Yeah,
But yeah, guys, let's go on to the next Game Pass news. Frankly, I think this does not make sense at all. But apparently, there's going to be a new thing with Game Pass where if you just want to play one game, you gotta pay $70.
What?
Man, whoever's putting out all these freaking rumors, man, really needs to just calm the fuck down.
This one sounds suspicious.
All right, let me ask y'all a question. Which one of these rumors did FCAT make up? Which one of these rumors did FCAT make up?
All of them.
80%.
First of all, what is this web? This isn't even. There's no article written here. It's just the headline.
Metro.
Oh god, it's Metro. Seriously,
the whole thing right here.
All right.
There's one paragraph.
So
I think FCAT wrote
how
this.
Does this even make sense? Explain it to me. What do you mean? The game price
So,
is $70
so
per
say a new day and date game comes out, and you only want to play that game, or you only play that game. Apparently, Game Pass is going to charge you $70.
maybe they meant $7. I don't know.
But that would
I'd pay $7.
Okay, so
it doesn't make sense to me because you might as well buy it out. You might as well
so
buy
here's
it.
how
That
I see what this is. This is supposedly the idea. Let's say a brand new game, let's say Starfield 2, for example, comes out, and you only play Starfield 2 for that month. It'll charge you for that game because you didn't play the other games in the library.
So they're punishing you for not using Game Pass properly.
That's what at least that's what
which means the dollar deal is pointless.
Crap at them for false advertisement. Number one, I mean, nah, bro.
Cowboy would get hit up.
Nah, bro.
Well, they're trying to get people away from using it month to month. That's why. They don't want you using a month to month for $1. That's what they're trying to avoid.
All I know is you don't hear about Sony doing this shit. You don't hear them doing this crap.
Maker said, isn't that a parody news website?
It says harddrive.net.
Oh boy.
The Onion.
Get this shit out of
gaming.
All right, y'all ready to take
God
this
damn it.
off? Because we about to jump into main event, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's do it.
The next tab I
And-
can see it says rumor Xbox.
Yeah, we got like another week till we get answers. Like, what are we talking about here?
Don't spoil it, Q Beanie.
All right.
Let's do it.
We gotta play Chucky again.
All right, you ready? Listen. Tonight we dine in hell.
Man the fuck up.
All right, boys.
So
it all started with this. It started with Starfield and everybody.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah. They can have it.
So guys, let's try to make this a little formal. Let's go around the room, right? So, okay, rumor. Xbox console exclusive Starfield is setting a course for PlayStation 5. The question is, I want each of you guys, like, does it bother you? And we could let somebody who's coming in right now, if they want to take this off the top, because none other than Purple Haze is in. Well,
I'm just
Purple.
other people their point of view. I just want to come in.
I'm glad he let you in right away. That's nice.
Okay, my bad. Oh, Purple. Hold up, guys.
Man.
So, Purple, do you want to some of the stuff we went over? I know you were talking about in the chat. Do you want to elaborate or add to any of the stuff we went over before we jump to this?
I agree. Helldivers 2 looks pretty fun. Yeah, that's it.
Or what about the Candy Crush thing? You want to elaborate on that? The deal was all about Candy Crush?
I mean, that's what it was. Like, if you look at the valuation, they had valued. I mean, it wasn't purely about Candy Crush, but they had valued Candy Crush, the King franchise, at $50 billion of that deal. That's all I was saying about that.
And then what about you said last year mobile actually took a decline?
Yeah, last year mobile took decline. If you looked at 17 of the largest 20 mobile studios, they declined. 2 kind of remained even and 1 went up. But that includes King on the side of decline.
Gotcha. See, Purple, see how I've been paying attention to what you say in the chat? All right, so let's move forward.
Hey,
so
hit me up last. I gotta walk outside and grab my daughter.
All right,
outside the door.
Not a problem. So let's discuss this. So this is saying that Starfield, which we felt wasn't exclusive, but we got to remember that this originally was supposed to be on PlayStation as well. So you guys remember this was gonna also be on PlayStation before they got acquired by Xbox. So
there was even a rumor Sony was trying to actually buy up the rights for this game.
I think that's a big part of this topic. I'll be honest with you.
So let's move forward. So FCAT, just I guess just take us into this, man.
About Starfield, do I care?
Pretend you care.
Well, I think.
All right, so I'll
most for their devs, right?
No.
What are you saying, Cowboy?
So what I'm saying is, in the gaming space, first I want to get to, and I'll make another poll. Is this a problem, right? Do you guys feel that, is this a problem? Is it a sign to come? I know some are throwing around Xbox is going to be third party. Like Starfield, again, some people saying this was going to be the new face of Xbox, is going to replace Halo. So a game like Starfield going to PlayStation, first let's dissect. What does it mean to maybe you don't play it all, maybe you don't care, maybe you have no skin in the game, but as a gamer and just looking at gaming as a whole and one company and their exclusive game, and the Starfield made a lot of headways. I mean, some people may not like it, some people spent hundreds of hours in it, right? At the end of the day, Starfield was a game that everyone as a gamer, like I had my son say to me, hey, you heard about that space game? Or I was like, oh, you talking about the Starfield? He was like, is that what it is? Like, yeah, it's an Xbox game. He was like, oh yeah, my friend's been talking about it. So he's a PlayStation only guy his whole life, besides when he was young playing Nintendo, but he heard of Starfield, right, to some degree. So let's start this conversation with, what does this mean? Is this a problem? Like, I want to kind of start generally speaking with that. Any of you guys who want to start first?
Yeah,
take it away,
I think that Xbox wants to make the most for their developers. Right now, it's not getting to enough people. And what better way to do that than, if you can't beat them in console sales, join them on software sales. and make sure that the people that you've brought on to your game development team are going to maximize their profits by selling as many copies of their game as possible. It's also going to boost populations for games, and it's going to allow more accessibility for people to play what they want to play without having to switch boxes, more freedom, such as what a PC offers gamers. So I only see a lot of positives. Unfortunately, if you own an Xbox, it's kind of going to be like a third-party gaming box. They may keep some exclusives there, perhaps Halo, just for continuity, but the future will only be able to tell on there.
That was really
thank
well
you,
said,
Mr.
man.
President. Jeez.
That was really good. That was really good. Anybody want to?
Canadian? I can't be president.
Listen, does anybody want to follow that up?
Just go down the line. Go to Keep
Yeah. So I guess I have two ways of looking at it. I, in my heart, figured after they bought Bethesda that a lot of these games would end up going to PlayStation, even though they didn't say they were.
Okay.
Just because it's like every Bethesda game is rumored to go to PlayStation. It kind of makes sense. But the other thing is, Starfield's been out over a year, and I don't really care if they get it because they're paying full price. So I mean,
has Starfield been out a year? I thought Starfield came out.
No, I mean it'll be over a year by the time they get it, if they get it.
Okay, got you.
Right. So if they want to pay full price for it, then they can play it. It's a good game. I'm not upset about it.
Right. Okay, fair enough. So that's coming from an Xbox guy. Can we switch all the way over to a PlayStation guy? What about you, TPG?
I think this is good for Xbox's future. I think it's good for Sony's future. I think the more games we get a chance to play, the more money we spend on the platform we prefer to play it on. At the end of the day, this doesn't really mean anything to me because I wasn't interested in Starfield to begin with. Now, if it's other Xbox games coming, then I'm going to have to start buying into the Xbox ecosystem because I love Gears of War, State of Decay. So, I say do it. It makes sense. You got to think about how much you can grow as a company. Grow so much in one console space. You have to widen your view.
Yeah, but why can't you spend $200 and just get you an S to go along with your PS5?
Hell no, because I gotta go hard or go home. Ain't no way I'm gonna die. I'll die before I get an S.
Here's what I see.
It's a fair question.
Here's what I see is the thing. Is that there are just people out there who just don't want to buy an Xbox, but they want to play.
Well, then you'll get our games for full price 2 years later. So enjoy it. I mean, that's the way it's going to be.
Cubini, don't the same thing happen for people on PC when they get the PlayStation games? And you've been buying them on PlayStation, right?
Yeah, when we get them on PC, we get the the best version of it. So
yeah, but you've been spending full price, right? And more than a year later.
It doesn't matter if it's the best version. It just matters that you bought it to begin with.
All right, so let's do this. Let's go. All right, so let's go to some sensible individuals. Let's go with Jers. What's your thoughts?
How am I unsensible here, man?
I know, right?
I say that's a good thing.
Listen, we can generalize this any way we want, right? So I'm gonna have a general idea statement about it. I'm gonna bring it to the console war side, right?
Let's do it.
I think it's cool, if Starfield does go to PlayStation, it's not gonna do well, like 15, 20 million copies. It's gonna be like 1 or 2, 3 million. There's definitely some people into these kind of games. Definitely, I know, like a couple of my friends love these kind of games.
Right.
So that's a good thing, though. If Xbox
but Jersey,
hold on, buddy.
You got let people talk.
Nah, bro. Listen, I'm gonna be real, man. I'm gonna be real, bro. This is real. This is money. We gamers. We're only assuming things right now, right? So if it does 2 years later go on PlayStation, it ain't gonna be full price. Number one, it's 2 years. They're not gonna do it. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna be $70 2 years later. It's just not gonna happen. Now going to the console war side, right? Xbox gamers, well, you guys can have that for whatever amount of money. We only paid $15, and everybody's gonna be like, well, that's why it's on PlayStation because they need the money. We show real money over here. It's gonna be like an up and down like argument situations going back and forth. But overall, it is kind of cool. But would we give up one of our exclusives for Xbox? I don't know.
My man here just hit the nail right on the hammer when he said, yeah, you guys got the game for $15, but guess what? Microsoft made more money off the PlayStation version theoretically.
It probably would make more sense, you
And
know,
then-
if they're
And
going that
then
route.
technically, you didn't get it
money-wise,
for
but-
15. Technically, you didn't get it for $15. if
For the
you played
record,
it
I
more
don't
than 1
think they're
month.
coming out at discounted price. I think we're paying full retail for these games.
Oh yeah, it's but what I meant was, what if it does sell 12, 15 million on PlayStation? Then what?
Then
Well,
that'll be
then
phenomenal.
Microsoft's going to be very happy. And so
does that mean that PlayStation guys are just so locked into their hardware that?
Yes,
So
they are.
hold
I
up.
mean,
Here's
they
a
can't
good
just buy a
point.
$200 S.
So hold
you
up.
know?
Wait a minute. Look what Dodge Man just said. He said, and I appreciate. Thank you for the 10 spot, man. He said, "You sure it'll be full price? Right now, it's $30 at Walmart.
It's $3 at
Actually,
Walmart.
Well, yes, Walmart's also trying to get
3
rid of their-
cents.
That's why I said
Yeah, 3
Walmart.
cents.
That's why I
Yeah.
said
So
2 years later, it ain't gonna. If it does come 2 years, within 2 years, it ain't gonna be full price on PlayStation.
Yeah.
And Kabini may be right. What if it does sell 15 million copies? You know what I mean?
I
That'll
mean,
be
it
superb.
sold 12 million on Steam alone.
Yeah,
so
so-
I mean, yeah.
Look at High on Life. High on Life, when they came to PlayStation, it was full price, and that was like.
But that's because it came with High on Knife. So they'll be doing the exact same thing with this
Well,
coming
because
with Shattered
the way
Space
this rumor,
DLC.
You're right. You're right.
The
Yeah,
way
that's a good
this
point.
rumor is laid out, it's like after the DLC, then it comes to PlayStation. So it's like, oh, that's their justification for full retail. It's like, oh, you're getting possibly the DLC with it. That's
So
the
now,
possibility.
now let's hear from Purple Haze. What's up, Purple?
Hey, what's up?
So,
Sorry.
yeah, go ahead.
Is it so? What's the question again?
No, so what's your thoughts on the whole Starfield coming to PlayStation?
Maybe.
Okay, well, maybe.
Maybe.
Do you like
All these
if
damn
you,
rumors.
if you sum it up, like as far as gaming, right? So like Jers did a great job at speaking about it generally, or the console wars. What's your thoughts? Like, do you feel that it's it will negatively impact Xbox? There's a bottom line, so obviously they're going to make money off of it. So just what's your thoughts in general? What's your thoughts?
So I think, I put out a video on this one a little bit, and I think it's the same thing I've always said about this, which is, to me, when they went and bought Bethesda and ABK, that to me was kind of the downfall of Xbox. And it has nothing to do with gaming. Right. And so, like, yeah, do I think this is a good move? Will Xbox make money off of it? Yes. But at the end of the day, when you spend that type of money, you now have a target on your back. And so, in my opinion, like, is this good for gaming? I think in the short term, like, if you want to play this on PlayStation, yes, that's great. You get to play it more places if it goes there, which I think it will. Like, I don't think it's actually Xbox making the decisions as much as the studio GM saying, like, if you're asking us to become profitable, you need to let us do what we need to do. Right. So I think it's going to probably be at that level of the decision making. So, like, this game was supposed to go to PlayStation. It probably should have went to PlayStation to begin with, and they're now like starting to see, in my opinion, that their strategy is. I never thought the strategy was going to work to buy everything. But what I am concerned with is more than this, and to me, that has kind of been always the crux of this.
Can I ask Purple a small question about it?
Let's do it. But before you do that, Cubini, guys, here's the link for Purple's video. She put it out 17 hours ago. Make sure you check it out. I'm probably gonna check it out as soon as I finish this because I haven't got a chance to see it, but I've seen that you uploaded it. So definitely looks cool. It's her video talking about Xbox third-party gamble. So guys, make sure you check that out. She's definitely a friend of the show and a great content creator as well. And she can't tip as good as me, but it's all good. We still love her. All right, go ahead, Cubini. Ask her your question.
Yeah, I was going to ask her, do you think it'll still be 30 FPS on PlayStation if that's the case? Or do you think maybe there's a 60 patch coming for both consoles on the release date of the PS5 version?
I could see that.
That would make sense, right?
Yeah, I mean, I could see it. I don't think that. Yeah, I think if they're going to do... I don't see a world where they do 60 in PlayStation and 30 and keep it 30 on Xbox, if that's what you're asking. Like, I don't see that, but I could see a world where they do 30 and 30. But I don't
do you think there could be a 60 patch for both, like that same time frame?
Maybe a PS5 Pro.
Yeah, I think I mean, for sure, because like, when is this patch supposed to come out?
They don't have a date for the DLC yet.
Allegedly, purple.
Okay.
Allegedly.
We're in the FCAT rumor mill.
Well, but hold on though. But the Pro wouldn't solve the problem because the game is hard locked at 30. So Pro or no Pro, it doesn't matter.
No, I mean, like, what I think all these moves have to do with is that I could see it happening next third quarter or whatever that is, that September quarter. But, yeah, I could see that. I don't think that's the problem. To me, there's just bigger problems with Xbox right now that
I'm with you.
They haven't
figured out
management problem.
Did
well, Phil Spencer responded to the rumors, right?
Wait, hold up.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Chill out. Did Murder come back? Did Murder come back? Murder.
All right, we're not there yet. Yeah.
Okay, so
Me
Murder's
personally,
not back,
I
we
don't.
gotta skip. Go to.
Yeah, we'll get there. Me personally, I don't think Starfield's going to be 60. I think Starfield's going to stay at 30. It sold so much at 30. I think it's an okay game to be at 30. Like, I think 30 is its thing. I don't think it needs the if you want it greater than 30, then probably the people that's running around on PC, like Cubini was bragging the other day, he's playing at 1440 or whatever. But
yeah, because there was an FSR3 patch on PC.
No first-person point of view game should be 30 FPS.
It's
the game has been out for how long already, and people are still playing it.
That's unacceptable for me.
But it's a third-person game too, bud.
Yeah, exactly. And listen, the people who said they won't play it has played it. Like, look at Doc and look at people. Like, people are still played Starfield for Starfield. I don't think the 60 frames doesn't make Starfield. It's Starfield.
Right.
So I think it's no reason for them to break, to try to cram it in and make it 60.
Ask for a graphics mode and a performance mode.
No, but the thing is, they said their vision. They said what it took to make the game. They were comfortable with it not having 60. They said that was part of their vision. Like,
a lot of it was a lighting model and some of the other things. I think it's more of an engine limitation, I'll be honest.
All right, hit up Murder and me.
I just think Xbox didn't have blast processing. That's why they couldn't get it.
Well, listen, Starfield's the only 30 FPS game on Xbox. So, I mean, I don't know what the argument is.
Let's hear from Murder. Let's hear from Murder.
Oh, there's Murder back?
Yeah.
Except for Flight Sim. Flight Sim is 30 also. But.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead,
Murder. The question is, what's your thoughts with Starfield going to, if it does go to PlayStation? Like, just in a whole, like, what do you feel that means for gaming? What do you feel it means for Xbox? Even if you go to the whole console war side, is it a big deal? What's your thoughts?
I think it is a big deal. I think it should stay where it's at. I have no problem with people being able to play games wherever they want to, but in the same token, I can't go over here and get God of War on mine. If I even said that, people look at me like, "Oh my God, really? Fuck you!" So why is everything that is ever announced by Xbox? And hold on, let me stop that. Why does everybody hate on Xbox games, but then when they hear just a smidgen of what they think could be going on, they start going, "Ooh, we got Xbox games. I can't wait to play them." Like, what is it?
But Murder, they don't hate the games. They hate Xbox. That's all it is. You know that,
right? Because
it's not about the
Cowboy.
games.
You've heard it so many times. They'll shit on Xbox. Excuse my language. They'll shit on Xbox games and everything else. But as soon as they come to a GeForce or anywhere, they're like, "Oh my God, Xbox games!" Like, it's a big deal. Like, what is it gonna be? But anyway, to answer the question, I tried Starfield. I got about 4 or 5 hours into it, but I said from the jump, it's not my type of game, so I'm not gonna cap for it. That's why you never hear me talk about it. Do I think it's a good game? Yes, I do. Is it for me? No, it's not. But I don't know. I just know that this Starfield, that opens the floodgates to anything and everything else. Yeah. They can't sit there and tell me once they get a taste of that money and putting it on all these different platforms that they're just going to be like, "Okay, we're done with Starfield. That we're not going to do it no more." But
then maybe it won't sell. Who knows?
You're right.
You never know, man. The PlayStation dudes will buy stuff just to say, "Haha, we bought it more than Xbox guys did." You just never know. It's a weird circle.
And I think one of the coolest things he said, and I didn't really look at it this linear, but he got a good point. He said people dislike Xbox, not the games, right?
Exactly.
Now people will talk bad about a game to despite Xbox, but they really don't have an issue with the game. It's really that the game's tied to Xbox. So once you see the game no longer tied to Xbox, then they don't have a problem with that game because they really have a problem.
Then it's good.
Xbox.
So all the podcasts and the weeks and weeks and weeks of how Xbox is trash and their games are trash, is it out the window? Like, what are we doing?
But Cowboy, I can name 10 or 15 PlayStation guys that would love to have Horizon 5 on their PlayStation. I mean, that's like the king of racers, man, you know? Right. PlayStation guys would buy the shit out of that game. Absolutely.
You ready for my opinion?
So
well,
people,
you know what? I'm sure there are a lot of
buy a GT7, which is garbage, but not buy Forza on PlayStation?
No.
Just to spite Xbox?
No. I don't know.
Y'all ready for my opinion?
Let's hear it, FCAT.
All right. For this particular one, I do not care because Starfield was trash.
Damn.
And boring.
Damn.
They can have it. But the fact that it's the new face of the Xbox and the flagship IP, all that game of the generation stuff, that kind of makes me worried. Now I'm worried about Halo.
No,
yeah, but
you give Halo. Listen, Murder. You give Halo to PlayStation. That's it. Xbox brand is dead.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I disagree with.
Yeah,
the
I
Xbox
disagree too.
I disagree with the Xbox brand.
Xbox is dying already.
Well, no, they're not.
Let me
you don't need a box.
Let me clarify this.
You don't need a
TPG.
Can I clarify this?
Yeah.
The Xbox brand won't be dead. The Xbox console will be dead. The Xbox brand will be fine. It'll be growing. People who have always been on
Microsoft
I want to play.
It'll be
Microsoft my
gaming.
Xbox games on a console. Hey, no disrespect to people on PC. I am not a PC gamer. I do not want to play on a PC. No disrespect. I don't. I'm sorry. I guess I'm not the new age. I don't want to play on a PC. I want to play my Xbox games on a Xbox, like PlayStation dudes want to play their PlayStation games on their PlayStation. I should be able to have that.
So what if someone wants to play Halo on PlayStation? They're willing to give
Play it on
Microsoft
PC.
the money.
Go get Game Pass PC. It's cheap. Yeah, exactly.
Remember your guys' old slogan?
So you're saying
buy a PlayStation. Remember? Okay, buy an Xbox.
Listen. So you're saying Microsoft should turn down essentially free money just so they could go buy a piece of plastic for one game and then quit that one game and never fucking buy it?
No, because you buy the plastic for the one game and then you buy another game and another game. And you keep going.
So guys, let me put a little bit of sense to this. So one thing I've always said that PlayStation did that a lot of people never mention, but it's a term called brand supremacy, right? So you want your brand to feel strong. You want to, so this is why people do not console war. Sorry. This is why they have exclusives, because they have certain things that you can only get there for brand supremacy. For instance, you'll look and be like, oh, wow, look at those headphones. We don't even got to bring up Sony, whatever, but we could do like, we could pick Beats. Any other company that does, Beats, right? And it's like, oh, so you see the logo, you know what it stands for because it becomes quality. So what I will say is, though, if Halo did go across the board, it would be more. Now, I'm not saying they will lose money or anything, but they would lose brand supremacy, meaning you wouldn't no longer look at them like, oh, I need Xbox to fulfill this as far as gaming. You would kind of look at them like Sega. You'd be like, hey, they make good games and I could get them wherever. You would no longer look at it as.
That's where this is going, Cowboy. That's
going
to be Sega soon. That's
I'm going to tell you where this is
going. Is Microsoft publishing and an Xbox logo and Call of Duty.
No, it's not even going to be that.
The way that this is the writing before it happens.
Look, this is what I think it's going to be. They're going to change the name. They're going to go with Microsoft Gaming.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will.
Xbox is 20 plus years old.
Microsoft's gaming in the developers direct, man. It was all Microsoft's gaming. Microsoft.
Okay, so why did they rebrand all their studio game studios branding?
But real quick, Cowboy, you remember that old Stadia saying, it doesn't matter till it's your game. You remember that? That saying? Well, it kind of hit my game.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, we're basically just saying this.
I'm conflicted about this now. I'm mad.
I don't know why you're mad. You got an Xbox and a PlayStation.
I
What
know,
would it
but
matter?
the exclusivity. I wanted to
FCAT,
hold that
you
up.
could double
I wanted to
support
hold
the
up the exclusivity. I wanted to hold up. You can only play this on
No,
Xbox.
FK, you just don't want to. No, FK, you just don't want to play PlayStation guys in Halo. That's why. You don't want that crossplay to happen. You know, bunch of newbies in
No, this
Halo.
is a single player game.
You know.
We're talking about indie. This is a single player game.
Well, I'm talking about Halo. If you put it on there, the
Oh
multiplayer. You
no.
know.
Yeah, right. No,
I mean, you'd have a bunch of
I'm
newbies
for.
on there doing not knowing how to do
I'm
shit.
for crossplay. I'm for
Nah, a
crossplay.
lot
I
of
like
them dudes,
crossplay.
Beanie,
Crossplay's all right.
a lot of those dudes already, a lot of those PlayStation dudes like myself already own an Xbox, so they're not newbies to the Xbox system because they play more games on Xbox than they probably do on their PlayStation.
And the
I know a
weird part
lot of
about that
them
is
play on
the
Game Pass.
cost of entry to Xbox is very cheap. It's really cheap.
Oh yeah.
And they still can't. I don't know.
I just remember when I got yelled in my face, go buy a PlayStation. Now all that's changed to, oh, please, can I have your Xbox games? Like,
They
it's
only
just
want
weird
our
to me.
games because they ain't got none this year, man. That's
We're
it.
not asking. Here's the funny thing: is we're not asking for these games.
No,
They're just.
Well said.
You're not asking for them.
Yeah, you're not right.
Are you
I'm
not
not asking
online?
for them.
Do you not see
I'm
people
not
begging for?
asking for Starfield. I'm not asking for Forza.
That's you though, Cubini. You're one person in billions of people.
Cubini. I sound like Cubini.
So, can I just take this? Can I just take this time out to say that I thank FCAT for reminding me that I'm Nostradamus. But you guys remember this video I made a while back? The Xbox is the new Sega. I'm just saying that was about 11 months ago. You guys might want to revisit that video.
You're hitting the nail right on.
I literally said those words. So GG's, man. Well predicted.
I'm just saying.
I wish TK was in here because I'm about to channel
Cowboy,
my
man,
TK.
you hit
It's
that
on
nail
from
right
now
on the hammer.
So apparently, this rumor has pretty much every Xbox exclusive coming to PlayStation.
That's why I don't believe it, because it's not like it's one or two. It's all of them. Like, come on.
Is it because you don't believe it? Because you're in denial, or you don't?
No,
believe
because
it
they're not going to do that. That's why.
I ain't in denial.
I think
it ain't going to happen.
I think
they might do a
makes
handful,
sense.
sure.
I think what makes sense is,
if I was to make a list, it'd be Master Chief Collection, Halo Infinite, Gears of War 5.
You're wrong already.
Forza, Starfield, Hi-Fi Rush.
Damn, what you just said? Every game?
That's too much.
Oh, and
you're missing it
too because they love cheap PG.
Any
read you
IP
guys
they've
something?
already dropped on GFN will be easier for them to drop on another console.
Mm-hmm. Just a push of a button.
And I also want you guys to know this too, not to be, that guy, but I also said that Xbox is the new Stadia a while ago too. But I'm just saying.
Stadia.
Well, I
Don't
mean,
you
I don't
dare
think
say that,
Xbox is going to
Cowboy.
close down
You
and
better stop
refund
it.
everybody.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
We'll give you the last one.
We ain't give you that one.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Can I read this though? Phil Spencer, after all this bullshit that's been going on online, he finally said something. 3 hours ago, he said, Phil Spencer, it's him. We're listening and we hear you. We've been planning a business update event for next week. We look forward to sharing more details with you about our vision for the future of Xbox. Stay tuned. Fuck
Damn, FCAT, you let him jump ahead, bro.
It's true. It's true. Then
you know what though? I will say this: just hearing that,
for none of that.
Just hearing that does make me feel like they might come out and say we got a new strategy. And because let's be honest, $68.9 billion is a lot of money, right? And like, yes, they let go a bunch of people, so that helped bring them back some money, but that's still $68.9 billion, right? So imagine if they just said, listen, let's have certain games, right? Because remember, they said when they acquired, they originally said when they acquired Bethesda, they was like, Phil said it's on a case-by-case game basis, what will be exclusive or not. So they still could do the same thing. So at the end of the day, one of you guys said, why give away free money? I think that was it Jers or was it TPG? One of you guys. So at the end of the day, it does make sense, right? At the end of the day, these are still businesses and businesses are made to make a profit. Now, we get caught up in our, they're supposed to make games for me. They really don't make games for us. They make games for money, right? So at the end of the day, for him, the way he wrote it, the way you read it, it does make me feel like, man, he could have just simply came out and said, shut it down. Like, yeah, like, nah.
You see, the fact that they're even bothering to do an event or an update about it tells me there's
no. The event was coming regardless of the rumors. Yeah, all he's saying is we hear about the rumors and we're going to address that too. That's all he's saying.
What did he say? He said we're going to address the future of the business.
Address the future of Xbox is what he said.
Strategy update.
This is like as
but that was planned before the rumors. That's my point.
As someone who writes these comms, this dude just said basically
everything that he heard is true.
That's exactly what he said.
Let me hear from Purple. Hold up. Give her the floor.
Let's look at
grown ass man.
Like I will break it down to you line by line. All right. The first thing they do is tell you, like, yes, we hear you. This is an old playbook, like to humanize the whole experience. Yes, we hear you. Now he didn't say. Now remember when Stadia would come out? And those were junior PR people, and they would say, like, no, this isn't what's going on.
Right.
We found out what Phil Harrison was not telling people what's going on. That's how you say, no, this isn't going on. But this right here is basically saying, yes, this is going on. He's then pivoting and already preparing you that it's a business decision. He's not talking to you about a gamer. He's already, like, and that's the whole thing. It is a pivot in their commentary. This whole time, Xbox people have been saying this is about gaming and so forth. He is now telling you, no, this is about a business decision. They've been kind of doing the change management process over the last few years. But for some reason, everybody kept having this like cognizant dissonance to not listen to what they were saying. But now it's going to be very clear. I agree. They probably had this planned. What probably happened is they had a disgruntled employee here saying, no, this isn't why I joined the team. This isn't what I wanted to do. So they leaked this messaging out. But 100%, they're going to come out and say, we're pivoting. We want this on every platform. This is great for gaming, blah, blah, blah. That's what's going to be said.
Yeah, but can't that first line be, we're pivoting from our pivot because we hear you? Y'all had a hell of a weekend?
No. Because, hold up, let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick. Here's the reason why that doesn't make sense. If them pivoting means they want to make more money. If they pivot back, you're not bringing them more money. But what you're asking them to do, what somebody was saying earlier, is to take money off the table because you're upset because they're going to make more money.
Well, no, they can put games on PlayStation. That's fine. I'm saying the pivot could be, instead of these 10 games, it's only going to be these 5. I'm saying maybe that part of it changed. You know what I mean?
When you make a move like this, it is like a like this has probably already been in the cards. Like if you ask, I've already told y'all.
I don't know about that.
As soon as the ABK
I think it's been in the cards ever since the ABK deal.
No, as soon I
gotta agree.
The most damaging thing, and that's what I said. I said it don't even matter to me about Starfield. The most damaging thing was Bethesda in Starfield. Once they saw that they spent $8 billion, and Starfield's a good game, but it had to be a great game. And that's the whole thing. Xbox isn't competing against PlayStation. You want me to tell you who Xbox is competing against? The same thing Stadia was competing against. Xbox is competing against Azure and AI. That's the business units. When they're saying, look, we put $80 billion towards Xbox, we could have put $80 billion towards AI. Which one would have moved our stock price more? Probably $80 billion towards AI. So now they're going to have to call and do what they probably wanted to do 8 to 10 years ago. But y'all kept saying, no, Satya Nadella said like 10 years ago, he's going to save us and blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. This is what happens after 10 years. You have no more chips on the table. No one's talking about Hellblade's going to be as big as Starfield. Indiana Jones isn't good. None of the games in your pipeline is that big. They're already looking at the stats and saying Candy Crush is actually losing money or is declining in revenue. Not losing money, it's declining in revenue. They're looking at Call of Duty, not as big as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Like, I'm sorry, it's just when you write corporate comms, you're writing it very specific, so people are going to say you can't lie to us.
So
you're bracing them for the impact.
Do you know why they canceled the? Do you know why they canceled the CNBC thing today? Then, do you have an idea behind that?
I don't even think there was
fake.
I don't even think there was a CNBC. Yeah, I don't think there was a CNBC thing to begin with. That's not that was probably someone said, let's get this on CNBC, but that's not how that would work.
That would have been a bad
bunch
look
of
anyway.
Stuff just thrown around on Twitter and people were falling for it. But guys, is this the major question? Is this the end of the console war?
The console war
was over. Yeah, it's been over for a while, bro.
I don't think the console war probably ended, honestly, the last generation. If there was any type of war, Microsoft lost that.
I'd say about 2016 when Xbox almost died, probably.
So let me say this. I don't think the console war ended last year. Because still, the thing is, whenever you get a chance to have new tech, right, which we knew the new consoles was coming, you get a chance to try your hand. Now, I always said video games are a popularity contest, so it's going to be impossible for Xbox to just jump over PlayStation when they had that many PlayStations sold, right? Because more people are going to be like, oh, I just want more of the same. We're human, right? But whenever you get a chance to get new tech, because who would have known if Xbox would have been just a lot more powerful than the PlayStation or do a lot more stuff, and then maybe they could have swayed us, right? Because there was a bunch of people who did buy Xboxes, right? That never did. But so I don't feel like the console war was over just yet. But the stuff we're talking about today, again, if you don't have exclusives, then there's really no war, because the war means I'm fighting for this, you're fighting for that. Oh, who's your mascot? Who's your mascot? But if you're, like somebody said earlier, if Halo ever goes to PlayStation, it is over, right? Because that, like, they literally have their staples that give
Halo
you brand
and Gears of
recognition.
War.
They have,
Halo and Gears of War would be the ones.
yeah, they have certain things that make you say this is that brand, and you could no longer recognize that brand for that. You would look at it as Sega. Well, Sega, no one cares when you see a Sega game on PC and Xbox and PlayStation. That's just common practice, right? So Sega lost their war, right? They know they opted out the console wars. I feel like Microsoft is still there, Xbox is still there, but if this happened, then we would see them definitely exit out of it.
And I'll just say, the reason why I say it probably ended last year has to do with what Microsoft. All you have to do is look.
It
at
literally
that.
has to come down what Phil Spencer said during that whole,
it wasn't a lie.
No. What I was saying, where it comes down to is when Microsoft wanted to pivot the Xbox One.
Okay.
That to me is that's what I mean by it. At that point, they wanted to become a home entertainment system.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so at that point, they are saying, like, hey, we don't think it's just gaming and consoles, right? Like, to me, that's when they said that's not going to meet whatever their corporate strategy is. To me, once they came to that conclusion, that's when it was over. When they realized they couldn't make that pivot as smoothly as they thought, and that they still needed gamers to help them make the pivot, then you start to see kind of this soft messaging, like we're still there with gamers. Like, I think everything Phil Spencer has said over the last 6 years has been purely a lesson learned that I have to bring gamers along. But right now, it's coming, push comes to shove, and there's quite a bit of investment. And despite what people think, where Microsoft has unlimited money, like there's other companies with more money, cash on hand. It does not matter. Like, investors are going to still want their, like, pound of flesh. You know,
they're going to want their pound of flesh. They're going to want their big pile of gold. Like, come on. Why aren't you making about gold for me?
On Purple, one of the arguments I heard was, whatever happens with this situation, even if PlayStation gets 10 games, okay, if you're an Xbox player, nothing's going to really change for you. You can still play it on your console. You still get it on Game Pass day and date. So, I mean, ultimately, it's not going to affect me other than maybe I gain some cross-play players. I mean, I'm trying to look at it that way.
No,
like,
you're looking at the right way. I don't think anyone. You're 100% looking at the right way. I think
it's the way it should be, right?
Some people were, and I see Kermit's in there. I think where some people took it, it was like they wanted a win. Like, they wanted to dominate the other console, which
Correct.
they made their identity about not gaming,
They
about
made it about the console wars.
yeah,
and
about the
being
console
the
wars.
best
And
platform, cheering for the best platform.
And so for
Platform
some of
wars,
us, like for some of us, like those were the most annoying types of people to be around.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
100%.
And so like that's kind of where I'm like, look, try to tell you this on numerous times. Y'all want to come at someone for just telling you what's gonna happen.
But you're right though. Like this is the future. I mean, I hate to tell people this, but it's like, dude, your piece of plastic isn't a real investment anymore. The investment's the games.
No,
So speaking of that, guys, there was another rumor going around. Apparently, GameStop.
Severin's hilarious.
GameStop has
MCAT's got these
trade-ins. GameStop has stopped accepting Xbox trade-ins.
Who the fuck said that, bro? I made that up yesterday. I made that up yesterday. Did you run with that? Shit.
It's all over Twitter. It's all over Twitter. People are saying it.
Well, okay. If I put my shit on Twitter and people keep talking about it, does it make it true?
No, hell
no. It was true, but I'm
if I say The Last of Us, if I say The Last of Us multiplayer project isn't canceled, and I get it trending on Twitter, does it make it true?
Listen, the thing is,
what if it comes down to this? If GameStop stops taking trade-ins?
Oh well, I mean.
I'd rather use the Series X as a doorstop. It's a much bigger device.
So listen, when FCAT come up with some of this stuff, y'all guys just gotta laugh. Y'all guys take him a little too. Y'all get way too. He pull y'all in way too much. I just laugh it. Like
I got one more small question for Purple. I want to ask her too, please.
Oh, go ahead.
So on the other side of this whole thing, as a PlayStation person, okay. So what if all these games go to PlayStation? Let's say there's 10 or 15 of them. And they sell like hotcakes on PlayStation, like all of them do. Isn't that going to hurt PlayStation? Isn't that what Microsoft wants? Because now they're dominating the PlayStation console market too.
How does
I'm asking if that happened, isn't that what Microsoft wants? Because then they can control the PlayStation side too. Say, look, all the best-selling games on PlayStation are our games.
I don't think that's not. I mean, like, I think, like, so this is how I think about it. Like, if that were to happen, like, let me just be very honest.
It's a hypothetical, yes.
If that were to happen, like, sure, maybe, but that's not what Microsoft really cares about. Like, I'm going to tell you very honestly what Microsoft cares about. If they could do it right now, this is what they would do.
Yeah,
they would
you gotta
kill
send me that picture.
They would probably kill every single game in their ecosystem except for like 6, which is like Minecraft, Call of Duty, Candy Crush, and like probably 3 more. Like the most successful games. That's what they would keep. The ones with the lowest amount of headcount that generate the most profitability. That's probably what they want to do. So like as far as like, yo, they want to sell as many games. At this moment, they're trying to salvage what they have left. Like, I don't think that's what their whole idea about is. Like, if we try to control the Sony PlayStation, that's not how business is.
Well, I mean, the thing is, they have 42 studios. They had what, 10 years ago? So if that's true, why would they buy all these studios just to keep only 6 games?
Because it was a pivot. Like, I'm telling you, the same thing I've always said. It never made sense. Like, if you don't take anything away from the last 2 years in corporate America, it's that the heads of corporations don't know what they're doing right now. They overhire.
Sure.
They jump into subscriptions.
No, she's right.
No, like that's the thing. What I would say. And so in your scenario though, I hope it happens because entertainment in general is not growing at the pace it needs to grow. Like the fact that you need game companies to spend $300 million. Like yes, then I want game companies to make that back if it's a good game. Correct. But that's where I want to like. To me, the gaming, I think most of the people realize like, yo, we're up against other like people's wallets are tight. Spending $200 to $300 a year on gaming, maybe not a lot to some people, but to a lot of people, that's like rent.
Well, thanks everyone on the panel. I'm off to dinner. It's been an absolute blast. Thank you, everybody. Until the next time.
All right, Rudigs, take care, man. I hope you have a good dinner.
Peace.
Thanks for coming on as usual.
All right.
Wait, Rudigs, before you go, man, tell the people about Helldivers and the contest.
He's out.
No, he's not out yet.
There he is.
For
the next 2 days, you can enter into the Helldivers 2 giveaway. I'll be streaming Elden Ring tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. So you can jump into chat, enter in, and if you win the draw, you get entered into the winner's circle. The winner's circle draw will be on Wednesday during Super PlayStation Bros on Cloud and Console, 10 p.m. in the morning. And yeah, come by, say hi, win some Helldivers 2, and enjoy yourself. It's good times. Rudig's channel. What?
Definitely. Well, no, here's the channel right here, guys.
Fortnite?
Yeah, I still do family game night every Wednesday evening. I get all my family together and we hang out on stream and just have a good time getting some victory royales. But yeah, they turned 17.
Pull up and hit that like button. Good stuff.
Yeah, they turned 17 the other day, which is just absolutely blows my mind. We started family game night in 2022 and it's been going on every Wednesday since. So a lot of fun.
That's amazing, man.
I love it.
Well, guys, here is Rudig's channel. He's definitely a friend of the show, man. Check him out. He does great content. Love the guy, man. I got to meet him, and it was really cool in person. The same guy outside of the world. He's the same guy inside. So definitely check him out. Good stuff. And that's cool that you're actually, donating the game. Hopefully I win it, but we'll see what happens. So
yeah, you're in the winner's circle. So best of luck to you.
Well, thanks, man.
Cowboy, he don't need to win nothing. He got it on game flap or fly.
Hey, man, listen.
Yeah, he's got the game fly.
I got to spend money on my granddaughter, man.
All right, see you guys.
Okay, got you. All right, Rudig.
All right, love you.
But real quick, to Purple, to your point, Purple.
Right.
So apparently this decision isn't coming from Spillfencer. This is coming from above him. This is coming from
the executives at top.
The executives, the board.
I mean, we're all guessing that. Again, we don't know for sure. So,
I mean, I'm sure Satya Nadella, like the way corporate governance works, right? Satya Nadella has to move the stock price. That is his number one evaluation metric.
Get more investors.
Yeah, and so what he probably said is you need to raise your profitability. So he goes to the GMs of the different divisions. Those GMs say raise your profitability. And so then at that point, the level right below there,
$1 billion on getting one fucking company.
And then at that point, they decide, like, how do we do that? Do we cut? Do we try to make an investment? And so it's at that level, probably right below Phil Spencer, where they're coming up with the ideas. Like, as far as like it's coming, I don't think the board really gets this far into it. They just say you're at 6% growth.
Why is my golden parachute a little lighter this year? Come on.
Well, one thing too, Purple, I thought you was going to take it to this direction. I think what the world still forget is, so COVID happened and then the darlings of the world was subscriptions, right? And everybody jumped in on subscriptions, right? Because we didn't know how long COVID was going to last. So a lot of people or a lot of companies was putting a lot behind subscriptions. And unfortunately, COVID ended and people just wanted to live again, regular. And so subscriptions all took a hit. So at the end of the day, that definitely is a pivot because the world literally changed one way and it started to change back. So we all kind of remember that COVID did shift a lot in the world, as a whole.
Fuck, dude. You can look at the movie theaters.
So you're saying COVID forced Xbox to go third party?
I think
I just don't think dropping a handful of games on PlayStation means they're third party. That's such a weak argument.
Can I say this? I think Microsoft always had plans to go third party, quote unquote, in some degree, but COVID maybe made them go, okay, maybe we need to put this into a quicker pace, do it a little faster.
Well, then they both are, because PlayStation's dropping PC games day and date. I mean, they're both doing the same shit. The difference is last year Xbox released 12 first-party games.
Just playing
Sony had one
with Microsoft.
That's all I'm saying. It's all the same. They're both doing the same thing. So
Sony won the right to take their time.
Well, so we don't know yet because this is rumors. So because what I was going to say is I think Sony is still protecting their brand supremacy. Yeah. They still won't allow their major hits to be day and date. But I think, but again,
see like The Last of Us on there.
Yeah, so I think
that's why I can respect PlayStation. I got to give it up to them.
But
there's a console gamer. Protect your console. Protect your games at all costs. I'm with that.
I mean, I think I think everybody's saying a truthful thing. I think subscription services had their limelight, but some of them saw like, this is pulling. People are getting subscription fatigue, right? That is a real thing.
I mean, look at Disney Plus and what happened with what's going on.
Hold up, let me hold up. You gotta let her finish. Let me hear her full.
Yeah. And so not only that are people getting subscription fatigue, but the way people consume media. Gaming out of the three medias, right? Music, movies, TV shows, and then gaming's the less likely to succeed in a subscription model. It's just that people it's not that type of experience. So that was also something that they were always going to run up against. And so I think at one time they did sell this vision like, hey, this is the way we get into the living room. But unfortunately, it was probably the wrong vehicle. And by the time ABK came down, I think ABK at the board level just became an ego match. We said, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're not going to let a regulator tell us what we can and cannot do. I don't think it actually came down to common sense.
Yeah, I agree. But like you said, I think we're also starting to see other problems pop up, like, subscription fatigue and, fuck, dude, you have to make so much content, and it's like people consume content now faster than they ever have before.
Yep.
And it's like, how do you keep up with someone who watches like 20 episodes of the show that took 2 years to make? And that's why you're also seeing
you don't release them in one shot. That's why.
And exactly, that's why I said when we watch all these games. Remember, I said this last time we was talking. People was like, "Oh, they're gonna have so many games on Game Pass." I was like, "No, that wouldn't be smart to put them all right away. You got to spread them out because, like he said, people consume stuff, and then also people choose. Oh, I don't want to play that because this is out, right? And then once you don't play something for a while, you just don't go back to it.
It goes to the back of your mind, and you're like, "Oh, wait, wasn't there a game that came out?"
Yeah, they need to. So gaming need to maximize things. Like if we could just look at Titanfall, right? Remember, EA screwed themselves, right? They put Titanfall out like 2 weeks before not Call of Duty. What's the other one?
Battlefield and Call of Duty.
Before Battlefield came out. So they literally
right in the middle of both of them.
Yeah, exactly. So like the thing is, it's
like, why am I going to buy Titanfall 2 if Battlefield's coming out or I'm playing Call of Duty?
And you know what they said? They was like, oh well, they don't have the same fans. And it's like, no, they're both first person shooters. And at the end of the day, people don't. A lot of people can't buy all three, right? So so you have to spread things out. So yeah, so that is a real thing. I don't think.
Well, and on that, Cowboy, like you said, last year Xbox first party released 12 games. Can you name all 12? Because I can't.
No, definitely not.
Okay, so I mean, and that's your point is, they're pumping out all these games. Same with this year. They're going to have 10 plus probably. But I mean, what, 3 or 4 of them are going to be worthwhile?
I think the better way to put it is like only a handful of them are going to get the spotlight and the rest are just kind of going to sit there and,
right. Even if they're good, right. You just won't see them because there's just so many.
Yeah, like what's the bigger headline? Indiana Jones or some AA, indie game?
South of Midnight?
Yeah, South of Midnight. What's the bigger headline?
But that, I mean, I think it's not even. I don't even think it's that. I think the problem is if you look.
I don't know if it's that.
The thing is, you're going up like all these game companies have the same pressure, right? They got to make money, and this Bobby Kotick said this right in the trial. He said, "I don't agree with the subscription model because I've seen what it does to Hollywood." Now, I think the dude's a piece of shit. But that is true.
That is true.
Hollywood is like going through a huge headache with all subscription services because the artists aren't getting paid. The artists in gaming studios are the studios.
Look at something look at Sony, like how they're spreading out all their IPs to anyone who wants it. Here, you get a God of War show, you get a Horizon show, you get a Twisted Metal show, you get a Last of Us show.
But
because everyone wants the IPs, they want the content.
Yeah, but they're also doing those shows to make up money on the back end because they're not selling enough games and consoles for the money they want to make.
Right. So right. But the whole point is the thing about it. I'm not disagreeing. All I'm saying is like the whole point is that if you have a winning hand, like a winning game, you're not going to put it on and you know it's going to be a winner.
Right.
Right. So Dragon Dogma 2, you're not putting that on Game Pass. Right.
Hell no.
No Rest for the Wicked. You're not, you know how much that's worth. You're not going to put it on Game Pass. Even the one that we just saw, the Ghost, what the one with New
Rise
Eden?
of Ronin, you mean?
No, that's a PlayStation one. The New Eden one. Not it's something about Banishers.
Is it the
Banishers?
Banishers.
Yeah, Banishers. That one. Little Nightmares 3. All these are like AA games that have like really slim studios. They're not putting it on Game Pass, and Game Pass has to compete with that. And so, unless you have that level of a game, multiple levels of that type of game, you're not going to make it. Like your subscription service can't handle it. That's Netflix can do it because Netflix has shows that can compete against your best studios outside of Netflix.
That's why the argument of they have 43 studios now, they can actually have 8 to 10 games a year for Game Pass to sustain it. Yeah. That's the argument.
Real quick,
but the problem is, right? The problem is, right when they get to that point, all of a sudden now they want to give them the PlayStation. It's like, what happened? You know, for the fan base, what happened? We waited all these years for games. Now we get them, and they're just going to give them away.
Yep.
I mean, that's part of the argument right now.
So Severin, I would say those other games Severin, go look up the games. I mean, I would say that those are pretty big games coming out, all of them. But yeah, I would say there's a flaw, like quality versus quantity. That's what it comes down to. Like
and Purple, when people are in the business of making money, some of them refuse to cannibalize their sales. You know, they're like, why would we do that? You know, like,
I think
we will get $1 million or $5 million from Microsoft, but what if our game really does like a Power World, you know, and just comes out of nowhere and just makes 500 million, so we don't get none of that because we signed a contract with Xbox. You know, for a lot of them it doesn't make any sense.
Remnant 2 showed this, right? I think the game, in my opinion, that most likely was like an eye opener to people was Plague Tale.
Requiem.
Yeah. That one probably was. I don't like that team. Probably really hurt themselves by going on game. And I think if you notice since then, unless there's something in contract, like right now, the studios that have something that's going to be like a AA winner, which is usually what the subscription services are, they're not going. And that, don't worry, that's what's going to be the same thing with Stadia. That's going to be the same thing with Luna. Same thing with PlayStation. I'm not going to say it's just the Xbox, but that model does not work.
Well, remember that happened to
the game's actually on PS Plus now.
Hold up, remember that happened to PlayStation with the company felt kind of messed up when they for Oddworld, the most recent Oddworld game. They said they kind of feel like they got gypped a little bit by putting their game on PlayStation. So
you notice how Sony has stopped doing that with so many games? They're like, oh, now we just do it for games that maybe that we're not so certain about.
No, they made it clear when they dropped that PS Plus, they was like, yeah, putting day and date games is not our thing. They stuck to that.
It's a rare thing they'll do every once in a while.
Yeah. So real quick, Purple, unfortunately I canceled my pre-order for Banishers because I want to see actual gameplay when it comes out and decide and see if I'm gonna like it or not, because all the trailers are a mix of like cinematics and gameplay.
Yeah, no, Banishers to be weird. It's Focus Entertainment, right? And so the thing about it, which we like forget, Focus is a pretty big publisher out of France. And so like that's why but when I look at what they're pushing over there, like that is actually gonna be a pretty big hit. Now, whether or not it's going to live up to it, I don't know. But because it is Focus, and Focus generally does hit that AA mark, I'm not saying it's a AAA banger. I think it's like going to be a low key, like pretty solid game, just like virtually all THQ.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know,
Purple. What he decided is he will watch me play it via GameFly, and I'll be able to show it off for him.
Yeah,
much later. But yeah, let's let Cubini and everybody in chat who likes Xbox, let's let them have a breath, because Daddy Phil came out and said next week
Yeah, we already talked about this. Yeah, cool. Good. We'll see.
So yeah, I mean, we don't really need to go too deep into it because we did kind of.
No. Wait, hold up. He said this is a business meeting, so we're not gonna see this live on Twitter. Like we're gonna get a written out statement by statement kind of thing.
Here we are making up bullshit again, bro. Come on, he didn't say that.
I'm just saying. You really think this is gonna be live on Twitter, QB?
I think it should be.
We'll find out when we find out. It'll be live somewhere.
Yeah.
It'll be live.
It'll be live.
To be fair, I think everything should be live streaming. When Phil Spencer takes a piss break,
because he says it's a business meeting.
Well, the thing is, either way, you'll get some type of statement that'll be made, and so you know, it'll be summed up. But
it's
what's the date?
now?
What's the date?
Next week, no date.
Oh no, okay, next week.
Like every other Xbox.
You guys are excited for the fucking statement. Come on, man.
No, he said
that's where you
hold on.
Xbox guys are.
I'm tired of that shit.
He said the show was talking about the future of Xbox. That's what he said. Nobody said it. We're not going to be able to watch it or hear it. That's kind of.
He says it's a show because from what I've read, it was a business meeting. Now I know
pull up the
Hayes
thing and
can
look.
back me up and say business meetings don't get put on Twitter live.
What they said was they had something planned from the get-go, and they're going to address the rumors next week at that show.
Good Lord.
That's what they said.
You guys are so desperate for information.
I don't care what he
does. And y'all are desperate for our games, bro. Don't even start with me. Come on.
No, wait. It's not just for information, but it's like it's just like if you were into a show, right? Let's say my all-time favorite show is damn, I just had a blank. His name was Andy that died. But damn, what the hell?
We hear you, and in planning a business update event. That's not going to be live on
just
Twitter.
read this, dude.
No. Yeah, FK, I don't know where you were at. We kind of actually we kind of elaborated about this. Like Purple went into a big thing about it.
No, I'm just saying, like, how would
the last 20 minutes talking about?
What I'm talking about.
Tail in the circle talk. That's all that is.
Listen, guys. What I'm talking about is how this is going to be delivered to us.
Oh my God!
Are we gonna see it, or is it gonna be a text out
thing? See it, bro.
Hold on.
You really think it's gonna be live?
Hold on, guys. Not breaking news, but hold on. I gotta do this. Guys, Aminar is in the building. What? He's an Xbox equal stated, bro. Stop stealing my stuff. First of all, and Xbox is dead. Wow, Aminar. You guys know what Aminar is. He was like the biggest Stadia troll. There's no troll bigger than him. And we haven't seen him since Stadia died, and there he is. So I think he's one of y'all.
He's here for the day of the Xbox console.
He got to be one of y'all. But
F-Cat, like, dude, we were
no, but I think the thing with info is
we went over this. I'm saying the generalization, like how is this message going to be delivered?
It's going to be a tweet. There you go. It's going to be a tweet.
He'll be on one of the talk shows, like Kind of Funny or some X-Cast thing, and he'll be looking like Phil Spencer does, and he'll be talking like Phil Spencer does.
Have his hands across
in the end, he's gonna go like that.
Motherfuckers, you made me do this shit.
Sorry, you guys. We want people to play games everywhere, and Kumbaya, my lord. That's what he's gonna do. It doesn't really matter.
No. What happens then is Jim Ryan comes out and holds his hand, and they start dancing around in a circle next to a campfire.
Yes, he hired Jim Ryan secretly, and that's a big surprise.
Yeah.
Jim Ryan's gonna jump out of his back pocket and say, "Gotcha."
What I wanted to say though was, guys, what I wanted to say was, I don't, and for all you guys is arguing over this, I don't think there's nothing wrong with people wanting information. Like when I was big into, like, if you take anything you're really into, right, and you follow it, like, because I like to use sports, but like when people are in the sports, some people really like the numbers. They go back and find out about their favorite player. So I don't think there's nothing wrong. Like we've been talking about this for how long today? So people wanting to know what Phil's going to say, I don't think we should use that as a bad thing.
Rewind and remember Cowboy and Purple Haze when the Stadia rumor came out, and all the Stadia hardcore fans, they were all hitting up Stadia. Oh, is this rumor true? Is this rumor true? Then Stadia came back with that thing Purple Haze says now. Then come to find out they shut down.
Hey, but do you hey FCAT and everybody else, when there's some rumor or some tweet or somebody gets out there and they make up something about Xbox, don't you see Aaron Greenberg, Peaches or whatever his name is, Matt Booty, all those other guys, they'll come out here and they'll make some kind of tweet, they'll get all off in the spaces and they'll go shut it down.
Phil Spencer was playing Diablo 4 while it was going on. Like he didn't care about what
Bro,
was
my
going
wife
on.
says that's not him playing. She's in denial that it's actually him playing. That's funny. She's like, there ain't no way that's him.
Arguments with TK behind the scenes, like in private chat. And if you're out there watching TK, you know we've battled for a long time, and that's my brother. But everything that he said in the end came out to be true. And let's get it straight. For one thing, it doesn't matter to me because as Cowboy knows, and anybody who really kind of knows me, I play on PlayStation. I play on all. I'm not missing nothing, so I don't give a fuck where they go. I got money. I'm sorry, not to shame nobody that don't want to buy another console. Cool, that's on you. One way or another, this shit really doesn't matter to me. But I think the messaging is bad. What Microsoft is doing to its core fan base is bad. TK said it a long time ago, and I battled with him. I can't battle no more. Not saying I'm just going to be on a rampage like him and just be Xbox all day long, but I'm just saying, hey, Xbox, you're wrong. And fuck you. I'm going to be playing games anyway. Sorry.
No, that's just a good point. I think the cool thing is I love when Murder bring that up. Like at the end of the day, he's a fan of a certain brand. And so it's like, it's just like sports. No one, if anybody say like, oh, your team lost, get over it. You're like, what? Because you're invested in it. So we're the same thing with video games. But I love that he also said that he plays everything. So at the end of the day, it's not going to hurt him. But as a brand that you, go ahead.
I said, and you know that to be fact.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right.
So right. But so I do agree though. At the end of the day, like that's why I always say I just need these companies to do two things for me. Either make a trailer that looks so good that I gotta have it, or one of my friends be like, bro, you gotta have it. So, and I don't care where it's gonna be at, because if it gets me that much, my interest, I'll be there. But yeah, this isn't a good look. I agree. Now, a lot of what we covered is all rumors. Everything we talked about, none of it could happen. So we all got to make that clear. But it was just good to talk about. It is, everyone's talking about it, so why not talk about it? Right. As far as having a platform where we could just come on here and speak, and anybody could click the link and jump on. So I mean, I think it's a good talk today. But we'll definitely be looking forward to see what happens next week, right? But at the end of the day, it's not really going to make or break us as gamers. But it will, just give us stuff to talk about.
So can we go watch wrestling now? I mean,
pretty much, yeah. I'm about to go to McDonald's.
Damn right, I'm at 7-Eleven right now, sir.
What you getting?
The cheeseburger hot dog things.
Bro, listen. Let me change your life. Oh, let me change your life. Wawa's the jalapeno quesadilla with a side order of macaroni and cheese, and then their cornbread, bro. That's right there. Telling you, Cubini, that's my meal.
Who's got the best cornbread? Because I'm gonna argue with you on that one.
It might be it, bro. Wawa stuff should be called corn cake because it's so sweet and moist.
I think Famous Dave's has the best cornbread, sir.
You know what's funny? We got a Famous Dave's down the road. I don't think I ever went there but once.
You can buy their cornbread at the store. It's that good.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Their baked beans at Famous Dave's. Ooh.
Famous Dave's is awesome. Yes.
Okay, I might. It's one down the road. I'm gonna have to go to Famous Dave's. All right.
You better film that shit.
Try the baked beans. They got different styles of them. Just try the baked beans. You'll be like, ooh.
But Purple, I need you to confirm something. Purple. Holt said he think you are Aminar. You got something to tell us?
No comment.
No comment. Damn it! I thought I was gonna find out. I thought today was the day. Man, we never gonna know who Aminar is. But anyway, let me go around the room. You guys got anything you guys, if you're content creators, you're doing anything, just gaming related, anything you guys want to talk about before we close down the show. I know wrestling is on, and my wife is texting me talking about McDonald's. But yeah, let me start with you. 503. What's going on in your life, man? As far as gaming and stuff, what are you doing next? What's up?
Shit, just day to day playing my games. Catch me on Twitter. Sometime I drop little things on YouTube, but it's just me playing games. That's all. And man, you guys play your games wherever you want. Like Cowboy says, wherever you want to play it, man.
Well, I was just gonna say, play your games where you want to play them. Damn right.
It's like, but I'm just gonna say this to end the night off. Don't believe what Phil Spencer and them are telling y'all. A lot of Xbox people, myself included, somebody who was in those lobbies, in them trenches. I'm 42 years old. 20 years ago, when Xbox came out, and that was like one of my first like big boy consoles. We was fighting in lobbies, and we was really just getting called all kind of racial slurs and just all this weird stuff. And just to see them go the route that they're going, it really, really sucks. But I'm still game wherever I want to game. So I hope you guys do the same thing.
That's dope. Let's go to you, TPG.
Me, funny enough, last week I was not busy at all. This week I got plenty of videos to make. Gonna return to that Last of Us streaming. Gonna stream Helldivers 2 when that comes out. And on the weekends I'm gonna stream some Baldur's Gate 3 because I gotta get my D&D on. And now I could get a bonus point for cringe.
Yeah, listen, man, you've been putting out a lot of content lately. I've been like,
I literally have a video scheduled to come out after the stream, talking about my thoughts on the Xbox potential third party.
Well, look, guys.
Okay, there we go. All right, I'll say.
Come on, man. If you're a content creator, man, I got it. Yeah, guys, shout you out here. Check out TPG, man. He puts out a lot of content. What's cool too is he throw the links in the Discord. So I'm always like, damn, TPG be, he ain't no joke. So definitely check him out as well, man. He's very opinionated. He got his own mindset. Huh?
Yeah, he delusional.
I'm a Jimmy Uso. I was born to be a king, the king of PlayStation.
Well, listen.
Hey, just don't do no more game reviews of games you haven't played.
I agree.
Oh man, I'm gonna do a game review of Starfield and Hellblade 2 tomorrow.
Anyway,
right now, I swear to God.
Purple Haze, what's up with you? What's going on? Talk to us.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Just 3 things. So this week I have Crystal and Reaver. So they're a couple that met on Ray's Discord, going to be telling their gaming story. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. Will not be streaming during the Super Bowl. I started doing Fall Guys over the weekend. So shout out to Ron Slusher. Holt stopped by last time. Severin as well. So Fall Guys community play, I do that on the weekends. And next week it's going to actually be a pretty tough Shades of Purple. I'm going to be coming clean. Some people have potentially want to expose me, so I think I'll come in honest next week. I just asked give me some grace as I kind of prepare for that one. So yeah, that's next Thursday.
We already know you Aminar.
Wait. Do we need to go slap some people, Purple?
I'm just saying. No, I mean, I think it's gonna, I think some people have found some stuff, so I want to set everything straight. What it is, but that'll be next Thursday. They've given me some time to make sure I get it right by the end of February, so just definitely want to do that. But yeah, that'll be next Thursday, not this one coming up, but the next one.
Okay. Well, here's Purple channel right here, guys. Listen, Purple, if you're getting fired from your job, I could use my personal waitress. So
Yeah.
I think they have a job. Cowboy, they have a title for that. It's called assistant.
Well, I could use assistant too. But all right. Well, look, guys, here's Purple's channel. Definitely check her out. She got a new video. I'll be watching that as I'm watching wrestling. But man, I wouldn't want to do this without all you guys. Like, this is fun for me. Again, like I said, it's my social time. And but anyway, before I get into that, FCAT, my man, my right hand man, my partner in crime, man, the person who always I get hate mail because I'm associated with you, but they still can't stop me from riding with you, FCAT. So what's up, man? Talk to us.
Final words. I mean, I don't know what to say. Just like with the Stadia rumors, I kind of don't believe it, but if it happens, it happens. But
right.
I mean, like I said, like things like Indie, Halo, Gears of War, if all that goes to PlayStation, the Xbox brand is dead. On another note,
okay,
I didn't see one Xbox fan with all this stuff coming out, all these weird rumors and stuff. I didn't see one say Xbox tax. Now, isn't the definition of Xbox tax media bias? Now, if the media bias all of a sudden comes up with this crazy rumor, don't you think it's Xbox tax?
It's because it came from one of
I didn't
them.
even think about that.
That's the one
I
that's
didn't even think about that. Or no, I'm gonna say no because I don't deal with that.
Yeah,
I think there is a media bias for the Xbox, but all the other extra stuff.
I mean, I've always said there was the black cloud that was, of negativity that was over Stadia, moved over to Xbox.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying.
Look up top up there. Look, my Series X is mounted on the wall. It ain't even got no cords in it no more. Nope.
That's crazy.
I'm not even playing like that no more. All right.
But yeah, I guess that's my final word.
All right, man. Well, look, I'm just thankful to, it sounds cheesy to have you guys because I'm a social person, man. I used to be out the house all the time. And so this is just that for me. I just do it to chill and chat, man. My wife is doing her thing. She's like, you're almost done. But I love this because this is my social time. So just want to, take the time out to just thank you guys for showing up, just popping up. This is why I got the format where people could jump in and jump out because I just want to chat. I just want to talk. So, Murder, definitely appreciate you, man, for coming on because you don't always able to get on like that. So that was cool. It's cool to see, your kid get on. And
I had to come take these licks, man. If there was any to give, Xbox is doing bad. So I'm an Xbox dude, so but I'll sit here and just take these whoopings.
It is what it is. But it's cool. Nothing's gonna stop us from gaming. Like I know I hear some people say like in the future if it goes all subscription, I'm not playing. Like listen, I'm gaming till I die. If there's no consoles, then I guess I'll be a PC guy, but because I'm just gonna play video games. So long as video, if it's only on cell phones, I guess I'm gonna be playing on cell phones. I just love video games.
I'll probably do that before I do a PC. Yeah. I don't know why I don't like PC.
Well, me too. Me too.
Message out there promoting cloud gaming. Oh, you don't need a box no more. Like what?
Yeah, you don't.
You think people care about that right now?
Yeah, we're not there. We're definitely not there yet. We're nowhere near. You don't need a box yet, but it's cool that GFN shows that it can be done. Stadia showed that it can be done. So I love the fact that we've had things that showed you don't need a box, but we're not out of the mindset of you not needing a box yet. Like what the guy from Ubisoft said it best. People have to let go of physical for us to actually get there. So we're not there yet, So anyway,
Cowboy, remember in the back of your mind, you remember what an 8-track looked like.
Yeah.
They don't.
That's the thing. Yeah, and a record,
and a tape, and a CD.
Yeah.
And they don't. Just
So, but all right, guys. Well, what's up, Goon? Just popped in. What's going on, man? I hope you're doing good. Let me see. FCAT can't drop the final words like Holtz say, and now your mama knows. Yeah, Holtz, I miss you, man. You should have popped on here just for that. But all right, guys, we're gonna call it there. Man, just so you know, gaming is crazy, but wrestling is crazy. Something crazy happened last Friday. The wrestling community is on fire. People want to burn down buildings. If what happened, I'm going to WrestleMania this year. I might get murdered going to WrestleMania because what's going on. Fans are pissed. So you think gaming right now is crazy. The fans are livid. So right now, I gotta avoid my phone. I don't want nobody to spoil nothing from tonight. But so yeah, I mean, at the general, gaming, news, music, video games, whatever, wrestling. The world is just a crazy place. We gotta find our highs in everything we're interested in, right? So it's like, oh, you like gaming? Find what gives you your high in gaming. The stuff that brings you down, just be like, whatever, I don't got time for it. Like anything, So I got this saying in wrestling. I follow, right? My Booker T coined the phrase, my fave 5. So for me, when people say, "Oh, wrestling ain't as good as Attitude Era," I just follow 5 wrestlers, right, at all times. Like I pick 5 people I like, and one of them might be terrible, one of them might be doing great. I have my little high. So in gaming, right, I have certain games that I love. Certain games I'm like, man, I wish they'll come back. So with gaming, I'm always enjoying gaming because I'm always just finding what I personally like. And I just think, you know, that's all we need to do, really. And the console war stuff is stupid anyway. But I don't like to say that because we're adults and we're human. And you couldn't tell a sports fan he's stupid for being mad that his team lost. You'd be like, what? That because you invest your energy. That's fair. So and I like to say we invest more energy in gaming than sports because we actually play them and, you know, and spend money every time we play them, right? It's a little.
That's the thing. I didn't bring up that tweet because I don't want to expose this person, but there was somebody on Twitter saying, "I thought my Xbox loved me" and all this stuff.
Oh yeah, I've seen a couple of those. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that was a little bit.
But it takes you to see that type of stuff to where you could just be like, man, these people are crazy. Like for real, like all bullshit aside, they're crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've been a gamer almost all my life since 6 years old, and
those are the people that
no shit like that.
Those are the people that ruin it.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they're the problem with gaming right now.
I'm like, whoa.
They're the problem.
Yeah.
Like,
but yeah, Holtz, Elena might not be going to WrestleMania, but but I don't know if you'll come all the way over here to go to WrestleMania. But if you do, I'll sell you her ticket for regular cost. You know, no extra. But anyways, all right, guys, let's get up out of here, man, and let's go live the rest of our lives. We all can't be like Murder, and it's like, you know, it's what 7 o'clock in the morning where he live at. You know, he's getting head start on the day. You know, can't be like him. I think you muted.
He's muted.
Oh, sorry. Do you know, unless I go on like an East Coast server or an East Coast channel, I have to actually wait 8 o'clock West Coast time to watch wrestling?
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, I have been having to go and use other means of getting to wrestling because for me, I gotta wait 3 hours later.
So, Murder, when we go off, I'm gonna hit you up because I got you.
I gotta mute you right now.
I got you. But,
I think that's weird. Oh.
Yeah, no, that is kind of crazy, but that's just the time zone how we do it. But when we go off the air, I got you. All right, guys, we're gonna get up out of here. Purple, thanks for coming in as usual. And yeah, we're gonna get up out of here. With that being said, and now your mama knows. Let's go.
I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy. Oh man. And now your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon.